If you like to watch or bet on UFC, then you come to the right place. My name is Artsy. I'm a professional handicapper specializing in UFC. What we're going to be doing today is we're hosting a live betting watch party. We're going to be watching the fights together. Before the fights, I'll give you my analysis. I'll tell you how the fight's probably going to go. I'll even tell you what the best bets are if you are betting on the fight, what to look out for, some value lines. And then during the fight, I'll tell you the play by play. I'll tell you what's happening, what I'm specifically looking for when I'm live betting. I will tell you who I'm looking to bet on and when specifically I'm betting so that I'm sharing all of my secrets so we can make money together. Remember, this is not financial advice. I just like to share my secrets and show you how I've been a successful bettor live betting on UFC together. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Fighting Stats. Welcome back to Fighting Stats. I'm your host, Art C, and we are watching UFC Vegas 113 live from the new Apex. Mario Bautista takes on Vinicius Oliveira. We're going to be watching it together. Welcome to the live stream of Fighting Stats. As you heard in the breakdown there at top, here's what you can sort of expect. We're going to be watching it live, UFC Vegas 113. Again, I can't show it on screen just because of copyright. I would love to, but I can't show it. I will give you play by play though when the fights are on. Before the fights come on, though, I'll give you a quick breakdown. I'll go into some of our fighting stats. I'll tell you what to look out for. I'll give you my overall prediction on who I think is going to win. And then I'll actually go through some of the betting lines on DraftKings. I'll find, what has value. And as the fight goes on, again, I'll give you the play-by-play. I'll tell you what's happening. I'll tell you what specifically I'm looking for when I'm live betting. So I'll tell you who to bet on and more specifically when to bet it so that we can sort of make money together. Again, at the top of the hour there, we said not financial advice. I'm just sharing you what I do. I've been really successful live betting and pre-fight. So again, I just want to help you guys out wherever I can. So without further ado, let me just share what we got. We'll go through the agenda and get you guys here. So give me a second. Move over here. So this one's going. Hold on. There we go. All right, so here at Fighting Stats, again, I post everything over to patreon.com/Fighting Stats. You can get the QR code right here in the corner. Here is sort of what we do. Everything that I post, everything that I play is posted there right after I play it within minutes sort of thing. And then I track everything on our tracker. We track down the books, we track down the bets, the odds, the actual wager, and then the profit loss sort of thing. So far for 2026, again, 2 events in the bag. We're up about $1,200, 6 units in profit. Already wagered about $24,000 overall with a 4.9% ROI. So nothing too big so far, but we're out to a good start so far. You can see again, we track everything here. So here's our profit chart. This is what we look like. We tend to generally go up. So again, if you're in it for the long haul, you'll see this profit chart go up, and I'll reference 2025 in a second here. But again, 2020 in that last event there, we made about $1,700, so about 8.9 units in that last event. The first event, we lost 600, minus 2.9 units. That one coming down to the that co-main event there. And then this is what you're here for. This is our live betting record. This is 2026 live betting so far for 2026. We're up about $1,200, so about 6.1 units. This is not the same as the pre-fight. I keep them separate. So this is 6 units profit live betting, about 15% ROI, and that's our live betting chart so far for 2026. That has to be updated. In terms of 2025, you're wondering how we did in 2025. Again, we absolutely crushed it here. We're up $184,000 live betting, or sorry, betting on UFC, 369 units, an overall ROI of 26%. And again, everything's tracked. We have the full outcomes here every event, and then we have this is the 2025 live betting, or sorry, betting chart. So again, we usually tend to go up at a steady rate there. It's more consistent profits with a couple of parlays here and there. And then for our 2025, just want to highlight this because it's, 2025 was just a month ago. That's our live betting chart for 2025. We made about $63,000 live betting, 127 units overall from live betting. So again, we're pretty good in terms of understanding how the fight will go, who's getting their game plan off, and that's sort of what helps us make that money long term there. So again, that's the tracker there. You can get everything over at Patreon, and then we'll move on. So what else do I need to talk about? All right. So in terms of the logistics and housekeeping, though, here, I'm going to be using mostly DraftKings to live bet. I have some FanDuel up as well. I'm going to check on my Caesars account to see if I have Caesars up. I did make some getting that. I was having some struggles getting that account going. But I might also use some BetMGM as well. So those were the main ones: DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, or Caesars. Again, I'll leave the lines here on the screen, so you'll see the live lines here, and they change so that we can sort of track it and see what the lines are together. But I will be placing the live bets on my actual phone, so you won't see them come in. Here we have the actual fight tracker. We do have some bets on significant strikes. So we put this one out here. Again, this is not official. This is based on ESPN. Any kind of official stats, you have to go over to UFCstats.com and find them officially. There's about a delay, though. It's probably about 10 minutes after each round will you find the actual stats there, or maybe 5 minutes or so. And then here we'll have the clock tracker here because, again, you can't see what I'm looking at, but I will start the clock when the round starts. So at least you'll get an idea of where in the fight I am, where I'm calling things out, and why I'm making bets, where they're at. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat. I'll try to get to them here. Let's see if I can just overlay that one there. And now your stuff shows up. So the boys are back. Boogie is back. What's up, Art? What's going on, buddy? Costa Rican unlocked. Says let's go. And then Sean, the brother. What's going on, buddy? All right, so these guys are in. We have the housekeeping set up. Let's get to the first breakdown, and we'll go from there. The very first fight. What are they kicking off with? Sorry, hold on. MMA, UFC. Want to see? Okay, so they're going to start with the Justin Jacoby Julius Walker fight. So let's break that one down here. We'll give you a quick breakdown in terms of how they think that fight's going to go. Again, this is our fighting stats dashboards here. What we're doing here, sorry, just Don has a question in the chat. What's the unit size? So last year our unit size was $500. It was dynamic. It was stuck at 500. So we kept it 500 the whole year. We've then spent that bankroll last year, and now we're dropping down this year. We started this year at $200 units, but we are doing a dynamic unit this year. So as our bankroll increases, our unit size is going to remain 1% of our bankroll the whole year. So again, we're up about 1,200, bringing our total bankroll about to 21,000. So our unit size for this week was about $215. So close to 200, but we're moving up to 215. And as we go, that unit size will grow again, and it could even finish more than last year because we're just banking on it and we're growing exponentially there. So thanks for the question. All right, moving back to Justin Jacoby, Julius Walker. Okay, so again, this is our fighting stats reports that we have. We track all of the movement. We track some actual strikes in here. So we got a good idea of what the stats tell us, and then I pair that with my actual tape study. So during the week, I will actually live stream our tape study section. I'll get on camera. I'll watch tape together. We'll talk, what live about what I'm specifically seeing, why I like a bet, sort of thing. So guys, our members hang out with me. Sunday nights, Monday nights, we're watching tape together. We can get to bets, and then we bet them right on there. AB says, "What is the YouTube? I can't find it." The YouTube channel is Fighting Stats at Fighting Stats. All right, so Justin Jacoby, I see that they're starting to come in, or they're starting to the intros, but Justin Jacoby is going to be your a really good kickboxer. They'll talk about how good he is kickboxing, likes to stand at range there, and Julius Walker. I would categorize him more of a grappler. He likes to wrestle quite a bit. So typical kind of grappler versus striker. Right away, you can see Justin Jacoby, 91% distance strike. So he does want to be at range and strike at a distance, and he goes to the head at 80% of the time. So pretty good target at 38% head accuracy is pretty good. Whereas on the Julius Walker side, right, he has a 50% head strike defense. Not great. He's eating 1 in every 2 shots. So that's something to keep an eye out for. But the thing that we sort of need to look at is that takedown defense. Historically, Justin Jacoby's been pretty good defensively, only allowing 3 takedowns on 15 attempts. And Julius Walker, again, he doesn't have a best sample size. He only got thing down 1 time, but this is where you have to go into the tape and the regional stuff here, right? So it can make a big difference because one with Justin Jacoby, what you're going to get is an elite kickboxer, right? But The problem is he hasn't really been tested against a real grappler or like a real wrestler. And that's the hesitation in here, where if Justin Jacoby stays at range, he's going to be the better striker. He's going to kick you, all that stuff. But when has he fought an actual grappler? Bruno Lopez, that last fight, not a grappler, knocked him out. Victor Petrino, not a grappler, defended 4 takedowns against Victor Petrino. Dominic Reyes, not a grappler, didn't shoot. Alonzo Menefield, not a grappler, got him down 1 time. Kennedy Nzekuchu, not a grappler, didn't shoot. Azat Mirzakhanov, not a grappler, got him down 1 time. Roundtree, not a grappler. Dai Woon Jung, not a grappler. Mikhail Olizachek, not a grappler. John Arte, not a grappler. Darren Stewart was the last time, that was 5 years ago, where Darren Stewart actually shot a double leg takedown. He ended up getting Jacoby down twice. He ended up getting knocked out, but he got him down twice. Before that, Ian Kutalaba, wrestler. He's an actual true wrestler. He got him down 9 times in total, and he ended up gassing in rounds 2 and 3. So the takedown defense here for Jacoby is a real issue here. And I'm just not sure that he can keep the fight standing, stay out of trouble, that sort of thing. So on the Julius Walker side, we've seen him quite a bit, get that double leg. He shot 9 times on Alonzo Menefield, but Menefield has some heavy hips, really good takedown defense, hard to take down. I just don't know if Jacoby can stuff the takedowns like that. So in terms of a bet here, let's go over to DraftKings here. Justin Jacoby. If I have to pick, I think that Julius Walker on the money line is kind of live. If you're taking a money line, the other bet, the better bet here on DraftKings is you can take some plus 3.5. That means that Jacoby's still going to win, but as long as he covers the 29-28 or Walker wins at least one round, this bet should catch the plus 3.5. If you want even more safety, if you go over here to Fight Lines, under alternative point spread, you can go down here to the plus 7.5. Now that I'm talking about, I saw it this week. I didn't put it in. I'm going to put it in here live on stream because I think it's not bad. I think the fight could go to decision. Julius Walker's submission. Also, while I'm logging in here, let me just look at these winning methods here. So again, the takedown defense of Jacoby, relatively unknown. You can't say with confidence that he's going to defend every takedown. I don't see it on tape. The stats don't show it. So if Julius Walker does get this takedown, I think he could, get many takedowns. So you even looking at like a ladder on his takedown attempts, because he's going to try and he might get multiple takedowns. So laddering his takedowns, not a bad look here as well. Just let me log in here 1 second. So yeah, if Jacoby's gonna win, I think he's live for a knockout, right? He is a good striker on the feet. That means that he has to stuff all the takedowns, keep the fight standing. If you remember here on the prelims, we saw Kong Wang and Moira, almost the exact same fight, where Kong Wang, really good strikers, stayed on the feet, but Moira, as soon as she got the fight down to the ground, she controlled a lot of time, a lot of minutes there, right? So I think that could be a case here for Walker. Walker decision, I have a little bit of Walker decision at plus 500, I think, because I think that he can grapple. I think that he can make it a dirty fight. It's plus 350 now. But Walker's submission on the ground is live at 650. Walker decision is live. Jacoby KO is live because he could knock him out, or Jacoby decision could be live as well. Again, I don't mean to go through and say everything is live, because it is, but it's one of these cards where it's hard to be confident on a certain side, especially because we haven't seen it, right? So I'm just saying you, what if this happens? If Jacoby keeps the fight standing, then he's very live, right? But if he doesn't, he gets taken down. It's a whole different fight there. So looks like the announcers are in there. So I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to go back to our live betting view here. Got to make sure that I'm logged in everywhere, and then they're announcing. So they're announcing in the cage now. All right, got to move this around. You gotta see this. Move that there. Cheers, guys. Joining me. We got a little Coors. Saturday night, hanging with the boys, making money. All right, red corner is going to be Jacoby. Blue corner is going to be Walker. I often forget this timer, so bear with me, but I will get it right here. The first one. Do I think Kuniev is live if he gets out of round one? Yes, for sure. I think he's a better live bet spot because he has to survive round one. Justin Jacoby. All right, this one. Okay, we're logged in here. Logged in there. Logging in here. All right, they're off. Started the counter. All right, Jacoby's orthodox. Walker is orthodox. Jacoby standing way outside in kicking range. I think Walker's trying to find his way on the inside. I think that the threat of the takedown could take away some of the kicks from Jacoby, because if he doesn't want to get taken down, he's not going to throw a lot of the kicks to the body, outside kicks, things like that. So he's faking the kicks. So he's feinted a front kick. Walker sort of reacted. Nobody's throwing anything yet. Still orthodox versus orthodox. There's a jab from Jacoby. Another jab from Jacoby. Outside low kick from Walker. Here. In terms of a live bet, I think I'm going to try to load up a 1-unit bet on Walker here, just in case. In case maybe, because he's more likely to get a takedown and the line to move. So, where's the Walker line here? Pull this up on screen so you can follow along. Missing a couple of jabs. What the hell? All right. So I'll put Walker in the bet slip here like this. I'm going to put 1 unit in the bet slip, 124 for Walker. But 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Well, a couple of jabs land for Jacoby. Switches to back to orthodox. Jacoby with right hand. Walker with a takedown attempt. Nice sprawl from Jacoby. Jacoby with the Dars. Jacoby trying to Dars. Walker just on hands and knees, walking him back to the fence. Looks like Jacoby's working the Dars. I don't see, he doesn't have it, but he must be okay. Julius Walker still in the bet slip here. Can't get the takedown. They're back up to standing. Gotta put this back in the slip. All right. Still plus 145 for Walker. He hasn't had any success yet with the grappling, so not looking to bet that yet. I have to see a takedown first before I take any Walker side. He was deep onto the hips, so Jacoby defended the first takedown attempt. Jacoby with an outside low kick. Walker with another takedown attempt. Deep onto the hips here. He's going to get a takedown. I'm going to take Julius Walker for a unit. 1 unit plus 145 plus 125. Walker gets a takedown. Jacoby's looks like he's going to get back up here, but Walker's on the back. Gets another takedown. I got 1 unit in Julius Walker plus 124. I think this line's going to move in a little bit. So yeah, we should have played more on that ladder, Julius Walker ladder takedowns, because I think this could be rinse and repeat here. So Walker's still on the back, still standing. Minute 50 left in round number 1. Couple of nice knees there from Walker. Nice knee, nice knee to the head there from Walker. Knee to the back of the thigh. Walker with another takedown, puts Jacoby down, gets 1 hook in. Jacoby back up to his feet though. Breaks him. Walker back onto the takedown attempt here. Back onto the hips. Takes the back again. Still standing though. He has to drag him down here from the back. 38 seconds left in the round. Walker's still working this takedown on the fence. Gonna get another takedown. Nope. Jacoby stays on his feet. 10-second clapper. Gets another takedown here, picks him up. You're going to slam him here at the end of the round? Oh. Yeah, Walker, I think, won that round. Walker's minus 166 on the live line. We got plus one something. So we could take some Jacoby. Huh? Jacoby's only plus 108. What do you guys think in the chat? Who won that round? Walker got how many takedowns? 3 takedowns. I knew it. I should have laddered the takedowns. My elbow says 1-0. Am I watching live? Yes, I'm watching live. Watching live. Walker 1-0. I also think it's Walker 1-0. But we have some Walker decision at plus 500 for a unit. So that's going to be a 5-unit win if we hit that. So I might come back on Justin Jacoby as a hedge. If you guys don't have Walker decision, then don't do it. But if, for example, if Walker gets up 2-0 and then Jacoby needs a finish, I'm going to be betting on Jacoby because if he survives, we hit the Walker decision type of bet and we have the money line already live. So just a strategy in terms of what I use. I'll lock in some profit and I'll arb some of my pre-fight bets with some of the live stuff. Round 2 started. Oop, missed it again. Told you you're gonna forget it. Orthodox versus Orthodox still. Nice jab there from Jacoby. See, Jacoby hasn't thrown many kicks, right? Because he's afraid of the takedowns. Whoa! Jacoby landed a left hook. Check left hook. I thought that Walker's pretty durable from what we've seen. He did get rocked in that last fight, though. Oh, he got rocked again. Jacoby hit him with the right hand. I'm going to try to get a Jacoby in at minus 112 on FanDuel. Oh, wait. I missed. Oh, Jacoby. Jacoby's going to win. He knocked him. Walker's down. He knocked Walker down. Walker's stunned. Walker grabs a leg. Walker in on a takedown attempt. A couple of elbows here to the back. Walker's back up. He's back up to his feet. I had my head down trying to live bet. Couple more elbows here from Jacoby. Walker's going to go up from the elbows to the Travis Bout elbows. He falls back. Jacoby gets on mount. Jacoby on top. He's going to finish him. Jacoby's going to finish him. The referee's close to stopping this. Walker trying to get back up to his feet. Back up to his feet he is. Going to fall back down. Grabs a single leg. Oh, the referee stopped it. Jacoby, round 2 TKO. Jacoby TKO, round 2. Should have taken that plus money on Jacoby. Didn't get it in. All right. Jacoby. Oh, we had Jacoby most significant strikes. Oh, yeah, that was a play. We had to have played that. Jacoby most significant strikes. We did have some Walker decision, which loses. Yeah. All right. Nice job. Yeah, I was hit him with the 1-2. Walker fell back. Another right hand. Well, Walker hit him. Jacoby hit him with a clean right hand that sat him down. Walker tried to grab onto a foot, couldn't get it. And then right uppercut. Yeah, we got to see a little bit of the takedown defense from Jacoby, right? He got held and got taken down a couple of times by Walker in round number 1. Walker turned to favorite round 1, and then Jacoby, the takedowns come a little bit harder in rounds 2. Jacoby ended up catching him before Walker could get that second takedown and ends up winning. So pretty much what we thought. Again, I said you can't be confident on both sides because we haven't really seen the takedown defense of Jacoby. And you really don't know what that looks like, right? So when Walker did get the grappling going, we knew he would want to grapple. He just couldn't hold him down or get him down flat. He ended up winning round 1 because of grappling, but then ended up getting finished there. So I think again we end up profitable there because we did take some significant strikes, and then we lose on Walker decision there. So let's go into the next fight. Yeah, we had the +3.5. That loses, decision loses, but most strikes. And Justin Jacoby under 65.5 significant strikes. That also hit. So that was a good look. I think that looked. All right. Moving on. Next fight. What's the next fight? Fight lines go. All right, Justin Jacoby. I think it's the Bashrat Matsumoto fight that's next, right? I wanted to make it official. Jean Bashrat Matsumoto. Again, here's our fighting stats report here. Just go down to Matsumoto right away. He's a distance striker, just like we saw with Jacoby, 91% distance striking. Goes to the head at 74% of the time, the body at 10% of the time. But John Matsumoto, you can't see it here, it's cut off, but he does go to the legs about 15% of the time, has some pretty good outside low kicks. On the Bashrat side, 33% head strike defense, about average. Takedown defense is pretty good. He's a wrestler by trade. So, hold on. I'll get into the numbers here. Just Matsumoto head strike defense, though not great. 48% head strike defense, whereas Bashrat he's gonna mix up his striking here. 78% of his is gonna be distance striking, and then he does wrestle, so he has 15% striking from the ground. And again, you can see his wrestling 27 attempted, 10 successful. Overall, 37% takedown defense. I do think that the takedown defense from John Matsumoto has been pretty good. Tough guy to hold down, tough guy to take down. So I do think that Matsumoto could scramble back up to his feet if he gets taken down. One thing I did want to show you here is the offensive striking chart here for Matsumoto. You can see his volume here. Starts pretty low round one, right? 33 thrown, 12 landed, but it goes up to 31 landed in round two and 36 landed on average significant strikes in rounds two and three. So John Matsumoto does build as the rounds go on. I do think that he probably loses round one here to Bashrat quite a bit. Either Bashrat gets the takedown or he stays on the outside, but John Matsumoto, what he does pretty good is he always comes forward. He just marches you down. He's sort of the dog that fights for your money, sort of thing. So he's going to fight. He's going to come forward. You can see here his striking defense goes up as well. So on average, he's eating about 20 strikes, 28 strikes, 30 strikes, and his head strike accuracy not the greatest, but Bashrat's not the hugest of volume guys, right? When he's on the outside, he's only landing about 13 strikes in round one, 22 in round two, and 13 strikes in round three. He likes to be at range, at distance. He likes to do that outside striking game, right? He doesn't land a huge number of headshots, right? Landed two strikes, head strikes against Chris Gutierrez in round one, 11 in round number two, right? You can see Taylor Lapilus, another two head strikes landed in round two and round one. Klitzen Rodriguez, he only landed two head strikes in round one as well. So the last three fights, Bashrat's only landed two head strikes in round number one. Hard to win moments or minutes when you're not really doing a lot of volume and the outside striking game. But here's where I think the fight plays out here. So we talked about the outside kicking game or the outside striking game of Bashrat and John Matsumoto. He's going to be on the front foot. He's going to create chaos. He's going to be in your face. Bashrat doesn't like that type of fight, right? He wants to be like at range. I pick you, you hit me. I pick you, you hit me, sort of thing. John Matsumoto is going to be in his face. He's going to be crowding him. He's not going to like that, right? And so I could see Bashrat. I think that all that to say that I think John Matsumoto on the money line is pretty live. I like his forward pressure. I just don't know if he's going to finish him. And it could be one of those times where he puts up a really good fight. The fight is very close, but you have to pick a winner. And Bashrat just did a little bit more with top time or grappling, and then ends up winning like a very close 29-28 type of win. That's how I see this fight going. Is that Bashrat probably wins. He probably wins 29-28 decision. If you can bet on that, even split decision wouldn't surprise me. We haven't seen any splits yet. Like I've been keeping the eye on, but all right, let's get to the fight lines here because on DraftKings here. So if I have to make a play, I think it's dog or pass on the money line. Either you take Matsumoto at plus 245 or you pass. If we are live betting, you could take some Matsumoto plus 245, um, and then maybe try to arb off a little bit on Basharat live because I think it's going to get close at some point in the fight. Might get down to pick 'em, and then you can take the Basharat side at that point. But we talked about how Basharat's more likely to win round number one because Matsumoto doesn't do. There's not a lot of volume round one. Basharat might grapple. I think Basharat might win it, and I think that we can get Matsumoto on the live line at plus 400 or better. So that's what we're going to be looking for is John Matsumoto on the live line. I think we have some, yeah, we have some plus 3.5. I don't think it's a bad look, just because I think at very least, again, John Matsumoto is very hard to put away. And I think that it could go to decision. And because Matsumoto keeps coming, I think that he can win round three here. And I think he either wins it because he puts the pressure on Basharat, or Basharat starts to slow down. We saw the other Basharat slow down in that last fight as well. I think that John Matsumoto, I keep saying it, he's going to have the better cardio. I think he's very possible to win round three at very least. And then you get Matsumoto on the finishing equity too. So if he finishes, you cover. I like the plus one. I like the plus 3.5 here more than the money line. It's a little bit safer. If you want to get greedy, take the money line, go for it. But be aware that you might lose a 29-28 decision. In terms of other bets or other value props, again, I think it goes to decision. So you can see it's minus 340. I don't really like playing it, but I think it does go to decision. So there's not a lot of winning, plus 2000 for Matsumoto KO is kind of nuts. Actually, what is okay? I always do this. I always talk myself into it after talking about it. I think we have to, and I'm going to go to my FanDuel here while I'm talking. Still logged in. I think I have to play some Matsumoto round three. And I don't think I did. Let's do Matsumoto knockout in rounds 2 and 3 are plus 3,000. That sounds off. Plus 3,000 because you know that Basharat's going to slow down a little bit. You know that, it's a favorite to go. It's minus 350 here to go to decision. And you're going to give me plus 3,000 for the guy to win in the last two rounds. Matsumoto's sub even, I could see him grappling. I can't take KO and not take sub. So I'm going to put, again, little sprinkles unofficial because I do these live on the whim. I just think the lines are a little bit long, but I took a little bit of John Matsumoto submission 2-3 plus 2,700, Matsumoto KO 2-3 plus 3,000. And if the fight plays out like I think it is, it's going to look like crazy value because we'll be into rounds 2 and 3. Matsumoto will be on the front foot. And then, it's looking bad for a moment. And then it ends up going to decision. And then we end up losing. But you're going to be live every time it's in there because he's going to be close. He's going to make it a fight. And, he's going to be swinging and fighting for your money. So it's not a bad play taking those live. Otherwise, if you want the exact winning method, you're probably looking at Basharat decision, but it's minus 160. Like I don't really like the number on that, but it probably hits at minus 160. Again, if you're taking a money line side, you're probably safer with going Basharat if you want a winner. I just don't think it's going to be a value winner, right? So 29-28, close split decision, and you took the big favorite, you can't be comfortable there. Whereas if you took the money line on the juice, or sorry, the plus money at 245, and you're sitting there, it's going to split. And you're like, at least I was close. At least I was on the right side. So it's up to you. Those ones kind of get tricky because I try to do value bets at some points too, but I know sometimes they're just going to lose. So that's why I like the 3.5. I like the 7.5 even, because again I think that Matsumoto makes it close. The Basharat brothers are yes kind of overrated there. KB the Great says, what did we have for the Jacoby match? We had significant strikes. We had some Walker plus 3.5, and then how come I can't see my face? Where did I go? And then what else? Walker decision for small. If I do that, it takes me away. Oh, there it was. Okay. Bullish says, oh shit. Let's go. Didn't know see we're live. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do these more often. So if you see UFC on, just remember that I'm gonna be trying to doing it live, unless it's a bigger event. Sometimes I like to hang out with the buddies, just watch it. But then even then, I do try to keep the live stream going. If you guys didn't know, I do these weekly almost. I do stream them from our Patreon. We have subscribers. It's a members only. We watch and stream like all the undercards, and we do this for the main event, main card as well. If I'm not available to do it on YouTube there, so we get breakdowns. We live bet together. We make money together. It's not a bad look if you're interested. Actually, while I'm here, there is a code right now. If you wanted, use the code 2026 stats. I forgot about that. You'll get 25% off the first month. You can scan that QR code. You can scan it on the top there. 2026 stats. All right. Close this. All right. Let's go back to. All right. So we have our DraftKings here. Bring that back down. Okay. Well, we'll talk about the lines here. So, what else do I like? Was there any significant strikes or takedowns here? Strikes or takedowns is that Bashar could grapple here, and he could waste a lot of time grappling and trying to grapple, and he likes to stay on the outside and not really strike. But Matsumoto makes it a fight, so he's going to be bringing it. Maybe over 51.5 if I'm taking significant strikes, because I think that Matsumoto forces a fight, but he has to be expecting the takedown coming back, so he can't be overly aggressive in the pocket. All right, they're up here. We're going to go back down. Blue corner. Basher. Matsumoto. Live betting here, I'm going to be targeting Matsumoto, right? We talked about how we think that he's going to get to plus 400-ish on the live line sometime in round number 1. If he does, I'm probably going to take it maybe for a unit or half a unit. All right, let's take it for a full unit. We're on air. Our units are low. We got to build it up. We're going to go a full unit on Jean Matsumoto when he gets to plus 400 or so, depending on if he looks like he's in trouble. So I'm going to load up a Matsumoto bet. Actually, our units are up to 215. All right, here. All right, they're in the octagon. They're ready. Fight lines, we're up. We're ready. All right. All right, they're off. So Orthodox versus Orthodox. Matsumoto, nice high guard. Bashrat's going to be in the black trunks. Jean's going to be in the white trunks. Both guys. Bashrat opened up with an outside low kick. Matsumoto a couple 1-2s already. Matsumoto on the front foot. Outside kick. Nice jab from Bashrat. This is what we're talking about, where John's going to be on the front foot here, forcing the action, and it's going to be Bashrat on the back foot backing up. So we're going to watch the cardio of Bashrat. If he can keep this pace up, spinning back fist for Bashrat. Matsumoto just missed with that left hook, man. That KO 2-3, man. I tell you, it's coming. 1-2-3 just misses for Matsumoto. Left hook just misses. Bashrat, nice jab from Bashrat. Bashrat has a nice jab. Already bleeding from the eye of John Matsumoto on the left eye. That's going to favor the judges. Bashrat with a lead elbow, clinching here in the middle. The judges love to see blood. As soon as they see blood, they automatically assume this guy's losing. So keep that in mind. A takedown attempt here for Bashrat up against the fence. Single leg. Jean defends. They're standing here against the fence. Only plus 270 so far on DraftKings. We're doing this here. Matsumoto. We have about 215 loaded up. All right, Matsumoto still pressuring Bashrat on the fence. 50-50 position. Nice inside elbow from Matsumoto in the clinch. Digs underhook. They're backed out. All right, back out to space. 1-1-2 misses for Jean. Outside kick for Basharat lands. Switch the stance briefly. Left hook lands for Jean. He's coming forward with that pressure. Outside low kick lands for Jean as well. Outside kick misses for Basharat. 255 left in round number 1. Left hook for Matsumoto. Outside kick again for Matsumoto. Basharat landed an elbow. Nice jab from Basharat again. Basharat with a double leg takedown attempt. Not going to get it. Jean Matsumoto defends up against the fence. 50-50 position. Matsumoto turns him against the fence. It's Matsumoto pushing him now. 2 minutes 33 seconds left in round number 1. John Matsumoto still grabbing. He's up to plus 270 on the live line. We're waiting for that plus 400. We thought that Basharat might have some more success than this. Jean Silva's actually making a fight, making it pretty close. Couple of nice knees there for Jean. Breakout, back out to space. Plus 300 for Jean. Spinning back elbow again misses. Outside low kick again for Matsumoto. Left hook lands for Matsumoto. Right hook misses. Basharat landed another jab. 1-2 just misses for Basharat. Matsumoto looking to grapple. Outside trip for Basharat. Doesn't get it. Pushes Matsumoto up against the fence. Plus 375. Plus 350 on FanDuel. We're almost there, boys. Plus 350 on DraftKings. One more. I'm going to get greedy here and wait for the plus 400. Couple of nice elbows for Basharat because I do think that Basharat probably is going to get credited with this round. Minute 25 still left in the round, though. Jean working on a takedown attempt. 350, 440. All right. FanDuel got up to 440. I'm taking some plus 440 on Jean Matsumoto. Jean Matsumoto with the takedown. A minute 10 left. Gets it in at plus 490. So we have a unit on Jean Matsumoto plus 490. So now we're going to come back on the Basharat side. We'll load up a Basharat play just in case. They're back out to standing. Nice knee there from Basharat. Shoulder strike in there. So yeah, we got some plus. Oh, now it's 550. 550 now on FanDuel if you didn't get it. 30 seconds still left here in round number 1. Basharat struggling for a takedown, so that's worth noting that he doesn't get that out to grapple. And now Matsumoto's back up on the front foot again. 1-2, 1-2. 20 seconds left. Outside kick for Matsumoto. Basharat's still only 400 on DraftKings, 440 on FanDuel. Spin kick there from Matsumoto, doesn't get home. No, nice right hand from Basharat, landed at the end of the round. All right, blood still breathing there. Blood still coming from the eye of Matsumoto. It's going to be a 1-0 for Basharat, but almost exactly as we called. Almost exactly as we called that he would come out. That we would get some Matsumoto at plus 400, plus 500, and that Jean would be on the front foot. Basharat would be backing up, and Jean is very hard to hold down. So far, the read on point, which just now we just have to time the comeback on Basharat because I do think that Matsumoto is going to start to come forward now. And this line on Basharat might come down. So at minus like 200 or so, I might play it for 2 units. So I'm going to load up 2 units for Basharat. And we're going to keep an eye on that Basharat line. Trying to log into this one. Round number 2. I forgot the clock. Round 2. Ready? And they're off. All right, so we're loading up Basharat for 2 units in the bet slip. Nice jab from Basharat lands. But Matsumoto's on that front foot like we talked about. Basharat engages in the clinch, pushes him up against the fence, 50-50. Basharat looking for outside trip. Not going to get it. That leg doesn't even move when he tries the outside trip. Matsumoto might actually get a takedown here. Matsumoto looks a little bit stronger in the clinch. Basharat defending a single leg. It's Matsumoto that spun him. Got double underhooks, back out to space. Spinning back kick misses for Basharat. Nice jab again for Basharat. Nice long jab for Basharat lands. Matsumoto has to get into the pocket. Whoa, he got caught with something. Basharat landed something. Basharat on the front foot. Uppercut lands. Matsumoto trying to survive up against the fence. No, he's okay. Matsumoto seems to have recovered. He got rocked a little bit. Basharat lands a knee. Matsumoto on a single leg, doesn't get it. Back out to space. 3:45 left in round number 2. Another nice jab from Basharat. Couple of outside kicks. Basharat just misses that uppercut. Matsumoto lands a right hand. Jab again. Oh, yeah. Oh, left hand hook lands for Jean. Just missed on that right hand. Kick to the body for Jean. Jean's on that front foot, causing chaos. There it is. Jean Silva lands a left hand. Basharat trying to clinch up, doesn't like the pressure. Again, nice knee from Jean. Double underhooks for Jean Matsumoto. He gets Basharat down to a knee, gets one hook in. Couple of nice shots here from Jean Matsumoto on the back. Gonna have one hook in, gonna try to drag Matsumoto down to the ground. This is great for Matsumoto. This live line's gonna come down. Already look, Basharat was minus 2,000. Now he's going down to minus 13, minus 1,000. He's coming down, minus 375. Matsumoto's on the back with one hook in, but Basharat is standing. 2 minutes and 37 seconds in round number 2. Matsumoto's back off. I would like some more control time here so that the Basharat line drops a little bit for me. Minus 345. Remember, we got 440. It's not enough for me to fire yet. Basharat, Matsumoto's still in the back. Now he gets a takedown. Matsumoto on the back. Again, with one hook in, Basharat's back up to his feet. 2 minutes and 13 seconds in round number 2. I don't like the little knockdown, though, earlier in the round. So I don't know if Basharat just keeps it because of that damage and stuff, right? Whereas Matsumoto would win it otherwise because he's on the back. There, big takedown here for Matsumoto. Takes him down, gets him down again. Matsumoto going to get onto the back. Matsumoto one hook in. Oh, he's too high. He's too high. Going to take some Basharat minus 230. 230 for 2 units. I got it in Basharat 230, 2 units. So we got some plus 440 for a unit on Jean, and then 2 units at minus 230 for Basharat. Nice knee there from Matsumoto. Minute 30 left in the round. Back up to space, back to standing. Basharat again moving backwards, jabbing well. But that's all he has is that jab. Matsumoto has to close the distance. Live line back down to minus 650 now. So it came to the top. The top we could get was minus 210. We hit Basharat at the top minus 210, and now it's back down again. $60 seconds left in round number 2. Matsumoto still on the front foot. Still throwing with power here. Grabs a double leg. Matsumoto gets another takedown. Matsumoto takedown ladder would have been nice too. Matsumoto still half takedown here. He's going to have height. He's going to put one hook in, do some damage here. Basharat back down to the knees. Matsumoto still heavy on top. He's going to be too high. No, he bails out. Good job keeping the position. Nice knee from Jean. Oh, Jean landed a 1-2 there. Nice 1-2 there from Basharat. 14 seconds in round 2. Left, right for Jean. Inside kick there. Oh, left elbow there. Ah, round 3. Remember what I said about that KO 2-3? You would love to have it. KO 2-3 was what? Plus 3,300? Don't you wish you had some Matsumoto KO 2-3 right now? It's 1-1. I think it's 1-1 too, and I think John Matsumoto is probably a favorite to win this round. So we arbed off a little bit. That's fine. We still would like a Matsumoto round, and again, that's why we took the 3.5 because we thought that he would make it at least a good fight there. What are we doing here? Chat. Bullish says, check the record. Very consistent and unbiased. Very consistent. And yes, I very transparent as well. 1-2 lands clean for Bashrat. Yeah, it stunned him. Matsumoto kept coming. If he ate that 1-2, honestly, I don't think Bashrat can finish him here. That was his best shot, and he ate it clean. He kept coming. Are you Canadian? Yes, Canuck, born and raised. Just booked London tickets, UK based. Nice. All right, Bashrat, round 3, they're off. Forgot the Jean Matsumoto's coming back on the front foot, landed the right hand. 1-2 kick for Matsumoto. Double underhooks for Matsumoto, but Bashrat clinching. He does not like this pressure. Another takedown for Matsumoto. Couple of left hands, back up to his feet. We should have smashed these takedowns. Now it comes down to how you scored that second round, right? If you thought that Bashrat won that second round, he should be minus 300 and stuff. Well, it should be, but if you thought that John Matsumoto won it, then it should be closer to pick him there, right? So Bashrat did the early damage, but Matsumoto returned it, and then it comes down to this round, maybe, right? So I think I'm going to play it out because I think Bashrat could be up 2-0, but I think that Matsumoto is still live. We have him plus 3.5, so I'm going to hold off live. 4 minutes left. Matsumoto still on the front foot here. Left, right, left for Matsumoto. Oh, nice jab into a takedown for Bashrat. Caught him off guard. Bashrat with the takedown. Matsumoto butt scooting his way to the fence. I think he's going to get back up. Matsumoto working back up to his feet. Knees back up to his feet. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the round. There could be some value here at John Matsumoto plus 165. It's just the unknown. He could be down 2 rounds, but he's winning this round. And if you thought it was 1-1, then plus money on him is going to be pretty good. If he doesn't finish him, finish him. They're both standing in the center of the cage. Outside low kick for Jean. 1-2 just misses. Oh. Bashrat slowing down for sure. Those punches are labored. 1-2 just misses for Jean. Front kick for Bashrat blocked. Left hand, just missed. Right hand. We called this fight perfectly. 240 left in round number 3. Takedown attempt for Jean. Gets to the takedown, but Bashrat down to one knee. This position again, he's going to try to get the hook. Bashrat going to try to reverse. No, back up to their feet. Matsumoto definitely has more strength left. Elbow here. Let's get a spinning back elbow, please. Spinning back elbow KO. No, they break out back out to space. Left hand lands for Matsumoto. 1-2 misses. Left hook misses for Matsumoto. Right hand lands for Matsumoto there. Outside kick. Bashrat jab misses. Another 1-2 lands for Matsumoto. Come on. 1-2 for Bashrat. 1 minute 55 left in the round. Right hand misses for Bashrat. Bashrat trying to cruise to the finish line. Matsumoto not get. Oh, big right hand for Matsumoto. Oh, come on. Kick to the body for Matsumoto. Inside kick for Matsumoto. Takedown attempt for Bashrat. Gets it. He was kicking. Oh, nice reversal here for Jean. Back up to his feet. 90 seconds left. Finish him. Minute 20. Matsumoto with the 1, 2, 3. High kick, front kick, right hand. Should have smashed it. Now that I think of it, we should be smashing some of those bets. Matsumoto on the back. Another takedown. Bashrat down to one knee. What's the live line? John Matsumoto plus 185. So the betting line seems to indicate that Bashrat wins rounds 1 and 2. If you don't believe that, because again, Matsumoto is winning this round. It's hard because round 2 is at the start of a toss-up. Nice right elbow there from Matsumoto. Nice takedown. Basho with the takedown at the end of the round. 10-second clapper. This is exactly how we called this fight. From Basharat winning round 1 to getting to plus 450 to John making it a close fight at some point, at John winning round 3, goes to decision. We said he's going to win this 29-28 real grimy split decision. And would you rather have Basharat at split decision here, or would you rather have the dog money on Matsumoto? Pin that. 29-28 split decision, Basharat. Calling it. Kostar says you are delayed. So keep in mind, I'm on YouTube. YouTube, there is going to be a built-in delay. Our Patreon members have no delay. They're live. So you don't get that delay there. But yeah, what you see is not what I see. So just keep that in mind. All right, going to go to the scorecards for decision. Bashrat, according to ESPN, Bashrat landed 92 significant strikes to 85. 7 takedowns. I really should have laddered it. I put it in the chat all day with Walker too. All right. So live betting wise, we hit John Matsumoto plus 550 at the end of round 1, and then we came back on Bashrat for 2 units at minus 210 there. So we would like to see a Matsumoto win, I think, but we make money either way, no matter who wins here. Actually, we break even live line Bashrat if Bashrat wins, but great callouts. Yeah, get it from the Counter-Strike days. All right. Scorecards. Split. What do we say? 29-28 Basharat. 29-28 Matsumoto. 29-28. Watch. Farad Basharat. Exactly as called. Oh, that's so gross. So gross. Never in doubt. These guys hit the minus 450 fave. And they're like, never in doubt. Basharat undefeated. He's so good. And then we all say, I can't wait till next time to fade this guy. But that's why we took the 3.5. We take the Matsumoto 3.5. The KO 1-2 we miss. That was it. That's all we had. So we had the Matsumoto 3.5 that wins. John Matsumoto KO 2. Again, that was plus 2,200, missed for $20. And then we made money live betting it. Well, it says exactly how it played out. Pretty much. Almost to the T. I'm gonna pin this one because oh man. You would rather have the dog. That's what I was saying. I hate doing these spots because you take the value side. It's a great bet, but you lose anyway, and it's like you get kicked in the balls because it's like if I lose, I lose, right? But it's a good bet, and that's what they call basically a value bet. Is not taking the minus 400 guy that squeaks out a decision, taking the plus 300 plus 550 underdog, and to getting a split. So yeah, great live bet, more of a plus 165. I told you exactly what would happen in the live line. So now you can see, guys, why we're making money live betting. We're calling it. We know how the fight's going to play out. We're even betting the moments within the fight. I don't think that you're getting that anywhere else. So again, QR code there in the middle there. I don't do this all the time. Let's move on. Mikhail Oli Zaychuk. Break down this next fight here. So let's go back to here. All right, Merkel Olizejczyk, Mark Andre Barrio. Here's a one for the fans here. This is nobody's going to be on this side here, but watch how this fight will play out. All right, so Olizejczyk, he's going to be a striker, going to be a hard hitter, mainly a distance striker, 80% distance striking. He loves to go to the head, 80% head target, 42% head strike accuracy. So very good striking wise, good power in his hands. He has 9 knockdowns, knockdown rate of 0.02. And then the defense of Barrio here, 40% head strike defense. So not the greatest head strike defense in Mikel Olizejczuk. And, takedown defense, you don't have to worry about. I don't think Mikel O is going to grapple here at all. Um, moving over to the Barrio side, he's a 42% head strike accuracy. But you see here, this clinch number, he's 28% significant strikes in the clinch. So that's pretty important because that's how Marc-Andre Barrio fights. He's from Canada. Imagine a hockey player, and you know how hockey players, they hold on to the jersey and then just uppercut you and all that stuff. That's Marc-Andre Barrio, his style, right? And the problem is that Oli Zajac has a somewhat similar style, where they just throw, right? So it could look like a hockey fight. 2 minutes in or like a minute in, as soon as it starts to get going, it just might just go off. Like they might try to stay measured and at range, and then as soon as the guy gets touched, one of them will go into zombie mode and they'll just start throwing and stuff, right? So I think that Marc Andre Barrio, though, his grappling here, he's only attempted 14 takedowns, only successful on 4 of them. I don't think a lot of people here are thinking that Marc Andre Barrio is going to grapple, but I don't know. I think that might be his path here. So the takedown defense of Mikel Olizejczyk, 50%, only as succeeding or allowing 16 takedowns on 32 attempts here. So offensive striking for Olizejczyk, the thing is his output seems to drop, right? I think that he does have some cardio issues, landing about 22 strikes in round number 1, 19 in round number 2, and 16 in round number 3. We just saw that John Matsumoto graph like trend up. This is the opposite, where Mikel Olizejczyk, he's going to start fading as the rounds go on, right? And you can see here's his striking defense. His striking defense also goes up. So he gets hit more as the fight goes on. 14 strikes in round 1, 22 in round 2, 19 in round number 3. Whereas the burial side, you can see him, he starts to build, right? He starts out slow, 15 strikes, pops up to 36 in round 2, 31 in round 3. You can see he has knockdowns in rounds 2 and 3 as well. They call him the power bar for a reason. Marc-Andre Barrio wears on guys. He takes them into the deep end and he wears on you, right? Striking defense, not the greatest into the later rounds as well for Barrio, right? Landing 31 and then 36 in terms of strikes allowed. But you do have to sort of consider the type of guys that he's fighting, right? So I know that everybody's saying that Barrios' chin is complete done, and that's why everybody thought was fading him against Shara, but he fought Shara, and Shara's a distance striker as well. He's way on the outside. Couldn't finish Barrio there. Ended up finishing Bruno Silva. And then that Dustin Stoltzfus. Yes, he gets knocked out by Stoltzfus in round 1. But if you go back and watch it, it is basically what I said, the hockey fight where they both start throwing down, they bite down on their mouthpiece and they throw. Stoltzfus ends up landing first. It's a 50-50 situation, but Stoltzfus ends up landing first. He hits that KO. Joe Pfeiffer is the one that shoots that KO, that hits him before that, and he's apparently the hardest hitter in the UFC. So you're getting back-to-back knockout losses, which I think drives the price down a little bit on Barrio. But we saw against Shara, he took some big shots against Shara. He does have a chin here, so I do think that Mikel O is going to come out hot. And he's going to come out fast, and he has all of these round 1 finishes and all that. But let's take a look here. If you consider, again, we saw how much he fades into the later rounds, Mikel O. Do you know, or did you know, or how old were you when you found out? Mikel Olizejczyk, when fights go past round 1, he is 1-4 in fights that go past round 1. He is a round 1 guy. He likes to finish guys round 1, right? And I don't even know how impressive it is, right? And everybody's saying this guy's a killer. He's so good. Juice here, right? So he knocks out Gerald Mearshart in round 1. Who doesn't knock? He knocks out Cedricus Dumas in round number 1. Who cares? It's Cedric Dumas. He loses to Shara in the same way that Mab lost to Shara, just being on the outside, being slower. He got submitted round 1 against Kevin Holland when he tried to take a step out. He got submitted by Michel Pereira, who's not really a grappler, but submitted him, rocked him and submitted him. The Chidi fight, he ends up winning the Chidi fight, but he was rocked early in that fight. Chidi came back and ended up, Mikel O came back. It should have been another loss. got submitted by Cal Baralo, and then he knocks out again Cody Brundage in round 1 and Sam Alvey in round 1. So the last 5 knockouts in round 1, GM3, Cedricus Dumas, Cody Brundage, and Sam Alvey. Some of like the easiest lineup that you've ever seen, right? So you get on the burial side, you fade the narrative that he's chinny, and you take some burial here. You either take him live, 2-3 live, and he's going to shoot up, or you can get some burial 2-3. You can put that even burial decision and stuff, right? So all of those are live, but it's assuming that he gets out of round 1. That's going to be the hardest part here, is getting out of round 1. So let me show you. Let's go over to the bets. That's why you're here. Mav's just walking out, so he's in the prep zone here. If I'm going to take a money line, again, I think it's dog or pass. I could never lay the juice. The minus 485 on Mikhail Olejniczak, not going to fly for me. Do I think he wins? Yes. And if you want a winner, you're probably looking at Mikhail O round 1, minus 105. That's probably a winner, but it couldn't be, right? And so if it's not like, I sort of want to take not round 1. So anything else, if I could bet that, I would. It might be like fight starts round 2, but I don't even want, like, I think Marc Andre Barrios live in the later rounds as well. If you like Barrio, he probably wins into the later rounds or decision. So you could do like a same game parlay here of like Barrio and the over 1.5 rounds or something. But he's already a plus 390 underdog. You don't need to really add anything to it. It's just if you wanted to try to get a little bit bigger. The other thing we talked about is takedowns. He could look for takedowns. Why wouldn't he? If I'm Barrio and I'm fighting a heavy-handed guy, I go for takedowns. I for clinches. He tried to take down what's his face last time. Couldn't. He tried to take down Char, and Char is more of a distance guy. Mikhail is going to give it to you right and stand takedown. Now that I think of it, one takedown is plus 150 on DraftKings. I think I'll take it for a unit again, unofficially, because I do it right here when we're talking. I don't know how to track these ones, but I think that he could grapple, and I think that he should grapple. I think that's his path, or holding him up against the fence for long periods of time, right? So live betting it. What do you guys say? Will says, if you're watching, please like. Yeah, type of content, just like it. If you think, this guy actually knows what he's talking about, just like it. I just looking to get myself more out there, spread the word. You're getting a lot here, so all great info for free. Thank you, sir. By Top Pepper, thank you. Yeah, proven record too. What's the next one? 7-2. Oh, there's a Euro guy. I don't like over a half a round though for some reason. Yeah, I don't like it either. I think you're fading a lot. I think I think that it's going to be round 1, Mikhail O round 1, but I think that Barrio's going to be live. I think that he's going to get to like plus 800 live, and I might have to take Barrio live at plus 800, especially if it gets there. So, um, they're both in the octagon there, so I don't want to miss some times. But I think again, it's Mikel O round 1. Barrio could win a decision. Could grapple, and it's even submission's not out of the question if he gets the grappling going. Mikel O's allergic to the sub. So like a Barrio sub 2-3, very live, plus 3,500. Burial decision, all that stuff, right? So you can only see so far. If he gets there, we talked about how bad he is after he loses round 1, or if it gets past round 1. So on the live line, and we're going to be waiting for my plus 600, my plus 700, something in that range. And then we're going to fire. As long as it looks like he's going to survive. If he looks like he's going to get smashed, then you hold off. You don't lose any money. I didn't play any burial straight up. I didn't take any spread bets. What did I take in this one? Oh, I did take some fight starts round 2. Oh, shit. Burial most takedowns with pushes. If there's no takedowns, that's fine. Burial round 3 winner scorecard. That one's good. And then KO 2-3 for a little bit. So, all right. Round number 1. They're about to go. All right. Round number 1. Orthodox for Burial. Southpaw for Michal. Okay. Again, we're loading up a Burial. Again, in silent. High kick to the body from Burial right away. Mikel doesn't like that. He crumbled a little bit. Watch the body shots. That's great for our later bets. I'm gonna zap some air right out of his lungs right away. Inside kick there from Mikel. Oh, jab misses. Left hook misses for Michel. Right hand misses for Barrio. Barrio on the front foot. Sloppy left hook from Mikel. Watch that kick to the body again. Let me see that one again, Barrio. Let's go again. It's wide open. Open stance, Orthodox versus Southpaw. He should be digging that kick to the body all day. Barrio keeping a nice high guard. Inside kick from Mikel. Oh, outside kick. Oh, Mikel landed a left hand. Barrio backing up. High guard against the fence. Barrio seems to be okay, but he's backed up on the fence. Mikel O on the front foot. This is what we're talking about. You don't get to plus 800 for no reason. Inside kick from Mikel. 320 left in round number 1. Right hand left hook misses there from Barrio. Dig to the body. Left hook. Both guys lands left hooks. They're fine. Inside kick again from Mikel. Oh, he didn't like that. Barrio didn't like it. Barrio threw his own left hook. 3 minutes left. We're gonna. This is gonna be a sweaty 5 minutes, boys. 1-2 from Mikel. Jab from Mikel. Jab from Barrio. I'd like to see some forward pressure, some grappling here, just to wear on his cardio a little bit. But right hand, some clinching here. Nice knee from Barrio. Halfway through round number 1. No, where's the live line? Kick to the body. Go kick to the body from Barrio. So we're gonna go here, Barrio plus 500 just in case. Again, I'm waiting for 800. I'm getting greedy. Left to the body there from Mikel plus 550. We're going up. Another left hand from Michel. 1 minute 52. Olizechik's on the front foot. Barrio backing up. Nice jab from Barrio. Inside kicks. On the front foot. Let's go plus 600. 840 right now on FanDuel. He's still backing up here. He still has a little bit more to go. Mikel lands another left hand. Minute 20 left in round 1. 700 on DraftKings. Nice jab there from Barrio. Minute 10. Inside kick again. Oh, that one hurt. Mikel, he got checked. Mikel still on the front foot. 53 seconds left. Kick to the body from Mikel. Nice jab lands for Mikel. 45 seconds. 1-2. All right, I'm going to fire the 750. The plus 750 1 unit on Barrio. Gets it in. 1 unit on Barrio at plus 750. None of this plus 300 stuff. Inside kick from Mikel. And now it's down to 500. So plus 750 for a full unit. Oh, he caught a kick, left hand. Oliveira with a takedown from a caught kick. He caught the kick and tree-topped him, and now it's Mikel O on top on the ground. Looks like it's going to go to round 2. So cash, the fight starts round 2. Bet. That one was a sweaty one, but we get there. Marc-Andre Barrios still plus 660, plus 720 on FanDuel. Now it's a whole different fight. So we got to look what he sees here. I'm going to be loading up Mikel O bet now. He's going to start to fade. Big breath from Mikel, Lord Michael. Some Barrio KO 2-3, which is plus 1300. And then we have Barrio to win the 3rd round. We would still like a Barrio takedown. Decision looking good so far. You took Michel decision? All right. So if Mikel starts to slow down, it's going to be really fast, I think. But we'll see if we can see it. Round 2 started. So now we got 770 or 750 or whatever on Barrio. If I can R back on Mikel at any point, I will. So I'm going to load up a 2-unit Mikel O bet. Oh, Mikel inside low kick. Mab needs to go to that kick again. Right hand. Oleg decision. Nice jab from Oleg. Right hand misses from Barrio. Right hand misses from Barrio. Left hand from Oliveira. I'd like to see some clinching here. He needs to like wear on him a little bit more. Barrio stepping on the foot. Nice right hand there from Barrio. 1-2 there combo. You can see the yeah. 1-2 lands for Oliveira. This is hard when you take the money line because you're assuming that he's going to slow down, but you sort of have to time the slowdown. Does he slow down enough, or does he win round 2 and then lose round 3, sort of thing, right? So it's the difference of a money line. Could be another value loser here. Barrio's not doing enough to wear on him for my liking. I would like to see more shots to the body, more kicks to the body, more clinching, more grappling, anything to really wear on him. Oh, Mikel on the front foot still. Oh, left hook just misses for Barrio. Dig to the body from Oliveira. Nice jab from Barrio. Left hook to the body from Oliveira. 1-2 lands from Oliveira. 2:40 left, so 10 seconds if you have the over 1.5. Kick to the body from Mikel O. 1-2 from Barrio. 1-2 from Barrio. Over 1.5 hashes for whoever had that. Barrio's in the clinch now. A couple of nice uppercuts. Here's the hockey fight. This is what we need. Barrio, a couple uppercuts. More uppercuts in the clinch. Go to it. Tie clinch. Yes, this is what we need. Take some Barrio on that live line. What is he now? Yes, this is what we need. Barrio starting to come forward, starting to wear on him. Power bar, uppercuts, left hand in the. Look at the hockey fighting. Tie clinch on the back of the neck, elbow. Barrio's coming forward, man. That 770, not looking bad now. Nice uppercut again for Barrio. He's wearing on him. Minute 50 left in round number 2. The live line's crashing down. Mikel Oliveira minus 850 now. Nice elbow. Nice elbow in the clinch from Barrio. Another nice elbow from Barrio. Minus 600. Another nice elbow from Barrio. They're on the front foot now. It's a whole nother fight. Nice elbow in the clinch from Barrio. Nice uppercut from Barrio. Dig to the body misses from Mikel O. What are we at? Minus 340. We're down to the 340s, boys. We're going to get Mikel O at plus money. Just watch. Minus 340. 50 seconds left in round number 2. Minus 310. Can't get it up on this. 345. I think it's going to come down. Minus 280 right now on FanDuel. I'm waiting. Nice left hook from Burial here. Minus 240 still on FanDuel. 235. The big overhand left misses for Olizejczyk. Mouth wide open for Mikhail Olizejczyk. Probably 1-1, we say. How does that 770 looking at now? Another bet called to the tee. Are we going to take the minus 176? Is it going to go one more? Okay, I'm going to take minus 176 for 2 units for Mikhail O. FanDuel. Got a 205. So now I have a full unit on Barrio plus 750, and I have 2 units on Mikhail O to win my 1 unit back. So break even if Mikhail O wins, and now we're free rolling plus 750 on Marc-Andre Barrio. Live line juice still. This is but you got plus 700 on the other side. We called this. He's gonna melt him. He's gonna absolutely melt him. Here we go. Welcome to our main event, round 3. It didn't get better than 200. It got to 170 briefly. I tried to get it, but staying at 215. Round 3, they're off. I doubt I'm gonna live bet either side. Well, you could bet Bashra, or I'm gonna let it roll. I'm not gonna bet Burial again. It's 1-1, and it's into the 3rd round here. 1-2 misses from Olizejczyk. I can tell you this. Olizejczyk round 1, this is a different fighter. This is Olizejczyk round 3, which is completely different. And this is Burial round 3. Oh. Whoa, Burial swinging, man. Let's go. Burial clinching here. He's just missing. Clinch here from Olizejczyk. He spins him. Nice right hand from Burial. Nice jab there from Olizejczyk. 339. Nice right uppercut lands for Burial. Make it a dirty fight, Burial. Yeah, this is what we go. Oh, nice right hand from Burial. Oh, nice uppercut. Do it. Do it. Knee, get a takedown too. Nice elbow in the clinch from Burial. Big swing and a miss for Olizejczyk. Burial on the front foot. Now Olizejczyk just throwing power shots. He's just loading up on that left hand now. Oh, Olizejczyk with a takedown attempt. Here we go. Gets a reversal. Still on a takedown attempt. Just grabs the leg. Burial shrugs him off. Nice strong clinch work. Nice elbow from Burial in the clinch. 1-2 from Barrio. Oh, Mikel ripping left hands to the body. Melt him. Dig to the body, left hook. How does that minus 430 look? Mikel O minus 430. Olizechek is gas. He's shot again for a takedown. Easily stuffed. Back into the clinch for Barrio. Nice elbow in the clinch. Knee just missed. Right hand lands for Barrio again. Come on, go out. Dig to the left hook to the body. Oh, Mikel O dig to the liver. Barrio didn't like that. Throwing left hands. Minute 45 left in the fight. High kick for Mikel O. Right hand lands for Barrio. Nice elbow in the clinch for Barrio. Nice uppercut in Barrio. Nice knee from Barrio. Come on. Minute 30 left. Both guys are tired. Left hand lands. I think it's going to decision. There's no decision bet, is there? Mikel O minus 810. Are you serious? Oh, you're giving me plus 500 on Barrio right now? No, they didn't update. 350. Should I add another unit? 400. Oh, okay. So you guys think Mikel O won round 2? It might go up a little bit. 50 seconds left. I might play another unit on Barrio here. I'm gonna do it. I kick myself if I didn't. I'm gonna play another unit on Barrio plus 350. Tried to get 400, but didn't get in. All right, so I got it in plus 350. Think it's gonna be a split, and I'm gonna take the plus 350 here all day in a split. High kick from Barrio, just miss. Of course you're gonna take the dog at 350. God, it's a close fight. How can you say that confidently? Mikel O won rounds 1 and 2. Oh, yeah. Goes to decision. Almost exactly as called. I don't know. I should have taken some Barrio decision. Does Barrio win that round? Plus 160, round 3 winner scorecard. Barrio KO 2-3 loses. And then fight starts round 2. So yeah, we didn't have too much on this, but live lines are crazy. Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta find the spots, man. So we took a stance here. We got one unit 775 and one unit at 350, and we got 2 units at minus 200 on all these checks. So we lose just a little bit, but here I like the spot here. I think that Barrio won rounds 2 and 3 from the pressure and the uppercuts here, and I think it's going to be a close decision. So I'm okay with it. I wanted some big Barrio money, and this is exactly what we thought we would happen, right? We didn't have to play a pre-fight; we got in live. So again, the strategy works. You know they're gonna slow down, and this was the type of Barrio. This was the fight. His basically his win condition here. If he didn't finish him here, it'd be like a close split. Yeah, it was plus 350. Yeah, I got plus 350 right. I got 400. Tried to go to 400, didn't get it in. Eventually gave me 350. So Mab lost. You're guessing or officially? There's no way. Three rounds. All three. Unanimous. Mikel Olizechek, 29-28. God damn it. All right. Yeah, close. 29-28. We took a shot. Value loser. Another value loser. Juice is hitting. Almost exactly as called again. right? We figured we called exactly how that fight would go. So, Mikhail Oleksiejczuk, I guess, goes to 2-5 in fights that go past round one. But Barrios old, right? Barrios not really trying to beat anybody, but this was the exact fight that Barrios needed. He fought close. He ended up winning rounds three like we thought he would. Just couldn't get the decision. So we see another value loser, Oleksiejczuk by decision. Props to anybody that had that there. So. But yeah, back-to-back fights, almost exactly spot on with the reads. Again, it's just a matter of putting it together with the bets, having the bets fall that way, sort of thing, right? Where we're gonna hit these days. So we're gonna get there one day. What's next? Is that only two fights, right? The Jailton Almeida, Rizvan Kuniev. All right. Let me see what actually Instagram. Gene should have won that. Maybe if it wasn't for the takedown attempt at the end. Just looking at the Instagram comments. What's going on Instagram? All right, next fight. Yeah, Jelton Almeida, Rizvan Kuniev. No, bring the stats over. Let's show the stats. Gives us a good idea of what might happen, how it'll play out, all that stuff. All right. Actually, let me get a drink first. Jelton Almeida, Rizvan Kuniev. Jelton Almeida. This was, how we've seen all the distance strikers. 90. What? Even now you get trouble says tilt the camera. All right, hold on. Somewhere like that. All right. Well, it's sagging. That's what you get. All right. Jelton Ameda, yeah, you see how normally we saw that they were 90% distance striker? Look at Jelton Ameda. 87% of his significant strikes that he lands is on the ground. When he's standing, we don't really have to talk about it. Only 9%. 9% of all of the significant strikes that Jelton Almeida lands is at a distance. This guy is not going to be standing with you for too long. So Jelton Almeida, he's a grappler. He wants to get you down to the ground. I don't even know if I have to talk about the striking defense of Kuniev because I don't think that there's going to be long periods of striking here. So it's not even like Kuniev is going to be the better striker. We all know everybody's a better striker than Jelton Almeida because he doesn't strike, right? So it comes down to the offensive takedowns and the defense from Kuniev, right? So offensively, Jelton Almeida's landed 27 takedowns, 45 attempted, overall 60% takedown accuracy. His control time is pretty good, is pretty good, and then he has 10 sub attempts. So he's going to be a grappler, right? He wants to get you down to the ground, not throw a lot of strikes, and then wear on you, sort of thing, right? And Kuniev, on according to the stats, again, he's allowed only 2 takedowns on 15 attempts, right? So pretty good takedown defense here from Kuniev on paper. He has a Russian Sambo, one of those type of grappling defenses or grappling experience. So there's that. Almeida, I don't think that Almeida is going to defend the takedowns, but again, striking defense, 55% head strike defense is not good overall in terms of avoiding damage. He eats some big damage when he does strike there, but it comes down to the grappling of Almeida. And that's where I'm just going to go. You can see the output on the feet, 12, 11, and 12, not the greatest in terms of output. He's not a big striking guy. And even defensively, look on average, he's only absorbing 4 strikes against in round number 1, 5 strikes against in round number 2, and 6 in round number 3. That's in all aspects, not just standing. This guy just doesn't eat damage. So there's lots of fights here where like these guys got zero, right? Parker Porter got 0 strikes off. Danilo Marcos got 0 strikes off. Shamil Amadulov, he got 1 strike in round 1, 0 in round 2. Anton Turklov, he went the first 6 rounds only eating 2 strikes. This guy does not get hit, right? So looking at maybe significant strikes, that sort of thing, right? But when it's on the feet, it's going to be all Kuniev. When it's on the ground, though, it could be all Almeida. And here's the problem here for the Kuniev side, right? Is Let's go over to our defensive grappling report. I don't have much here. We just fought Curtis Blades. Is that why his numbers are so good? Hold on. Close this one here. We'll go to full screen here. So yeah, this fight comes down to the takedown defense of Rizvan Kunyav. We know that Jilton Almeida is going to shoot, and he's going to shoot within the first minute. He's going to go front kick into a double leg takedown. He'll push you up against the fence, and he's going to try to get to the double leg. If he doesn't get it, he'll go single leg, outside trip, get you down to the mat, and get you down that way. He has a bunch of trips up against the fence, very hard to defend. So even though the takedown defense for Kunyav on paper looks okay, why did it do this? It's about who he's fighting and who he's giving those takedowns attempts up to. Oh man. So yeah, his takedown defense looks good, but he hasn't fought in Oliveira or Almeida yet, right? And Almeida's he's just another level of these heavyweights that anybody can find. Nobody's on the real grappling upside that Almeida has. So this is going to be another live bet spot, I think, for Kunyev. If you like Kunyev, hold off on playing him now because he's going to balloon up to plus 400 again, just like we just did with the Marc Andre Barrio. He's going to balloon up here. So right now he's minus 180, sorry, plus 150. Almeida's going to get this takedown in round number one, right? And in round number two, if Kunyev survives, then it could look a little bit different. So yeah, I think you're better off live betting. Actually, in terms of fight parlays, winning method, I think. Well, start with the money line. I'm going to take the Jelton Almeida money line minus 180. Okay. In terms of winning method, if he's going to win, he's probably going to win by submission, and that's plus 180 here. If he loses, it's probably going to be Kunyev either decision, like he just lost to Volkov by decision, or it could be KO. And if it's KO, it's probably late into the later rounds. It's probably like a Kunyev KO 2-3, 900 and 1400. To play some KO lines, that's not a bad look. Or again, he could just because he's defending the takedowns a lot, or he does damage. Like it could be a decision here as well. Just one sec. Oh, you guys didn't like that one? All right. So Kunyev KO 2-3, not a bad look. Kunyev could be Jelton Almeida decision. If he doesn't get the submission, he gets the top time. Like you go back to the Volkov fight, right? In that fight, everybody's talking about how Jelton Almeida had 11 minutes to control in that fight, and he lost the decision. It's because he didn't do any damage with the control. So this time, I'm pretty sure he's going to go back, talk to his coaches. He says coaches say you have to do more damage. Now when he's on bottom or one on top, he might do these like little rabbit punches and stuff. What is the strike count for Jelton Almeida strikes? He needs 50. I could see him doing like these like little things just to score damage because he lost last fight because he didn't throw damage. It's a lot at 50 though. 50 strikes is not the greatest line. So that's where the same game parlay lines come in though, right? If I had some more access to same game parlays, yeah. Rizvan Kunyev says Buller says I like Kunyev decision. Just don't like his chances. So yeah, he's not going to win a lot of minutes. But you think back to the Volkov fight, he just has to get back up and he has to do damage when it's standing. That's how he wins a decision, right? So Volkov also got taken down and held down and whatever. But yeah, Kunyev decision could be Kunyev 2-3. That might be another lay. KO 2-3. Oh, that's gross. Plus 550. His KO 1-2 is 500. His KO 2-3 plus 550. That's gross. I think of the two, Almeida has more of a chance to look minus 500. He could just run through Kunyev, submit in round one, and I would laugh. Like I would be like, I knew it. So round one, Almeida, round one sub. Um, I'll even take round one rear naked choke. Jelton Almeida sub one is plus 430. Not a bad look. I'll either take Jailton Almeida rear naked choke or arm triangle, round 1 or round 2. And then I'll take some Kunyev punches round 3 or like a split decision. For my elbow room says I like Kunyev's chances in the matchup. It's possible. He's very live. But I think that you're going to get a better live bet price. So I don't need to force it right now. Can't believe we didn't hit that Barrio at plus 750. Man. Live betting here, it's only going to be Kunyev. So you can right now, you can get Kunyev in your bet slip, load up a bet. I might do 2 units. Actually, I do have some Jilton Almeida money line. I'll tell you guys that now. How much should I have? I will have to win 2 units. So if Kunyev gets to a big plus money here, plus 300-ish, I might fire a unit. Just because I want to like arb off a little bit. That's only if the fight gets past, like going past round 1. Almeida's a beast, guys. Don't forget there's big athleticism gap here. 9/2 from Bet365. You mean bet $3.65? All right, round 1. Oh shoot. Round 1. Kun Almeida. Okay, this one comes up. Ready, round 1. All right, they're off. All right, orthodox for Almeida, orthodox for Kunyev, right away in a single leg. Doesn't get it, but pushes him up against the fence like we talked about. I expect there to be an outside trip here into a side or half guard. Let's say half guard. Almeida right away clinching up against the fence. Kunyev a couple of strikes. My guys in the chat, you guys had tied significant strikes. So live right now. Most strikes, Kunyev. Okay, so we're gonna live bet Kunyev here if he goes up. Jelton just holding him against the fence. We're gonna load up one bet for Kunyev. Kunyev here. Almeida deeper into the hips. Looks like he has his hands together. Once he gets his hands together, he's gonna go for a ride, I would assume. Oh, Kunyev has an underhook on that side. No, doesn't get it. Still clinching. Kunyev with underhooks, 50-50 position. Almeida pushes him still up against the fence. Kunyev pushes him back. Oh, Kunyev has some strength. Kunyev still in the clinch, but Kunyev has reversed him. You know how many times he had 0 strikes? These guys played tied significant strikes. Pretty good look, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. But he landed a knee. Almeida landed a knee in the clinch. Yeah, there you got one. Another nice knee from Almeida in the clinch. Look for an elbow. Almeida tried to get a takedown. Couldn't get it. Kunyev elbows in the clinch. Kunyev plus 200. I'm not liking how the fight's going out so far at plus 200. Oh, it's off the books. Off the board. 200 got to a lot. Should have taken it. My plus 118 now. Overhook for Almeida on the left side, broken up. Referee broke some up. Back out to space. Where's that front kick? Backing up, Almeida. I think this live line on Kunyev is going to balloon. We need a takedown here. Couple of nice shots there in the clinch. This is how Kunyev wins a decision. Yeah, we missed the boat on Kunyev there. It's gone now, minus 196. We need Almeida to get a takedown to bring the live line back up. Kunyev seems to be just as strong in the clinch. All right, they break him up. Referee back out to space again. Plus plus a minute 25 left in the round. Oh, Almeida lands a left hand. Almeida throwing some heat now. 1-2 from Almeida. Outside kick from Almeida. Oh, Kunyev didn't like that one. He should be he should be boxing all camp. Left hook misses from Almeida. Pretty fast though. He was hoping he didn't have to show it, and then he had to show it. 53 seconds left in round number 1. Outside kick from Kunyev. Jumping knee misses for Kunyev. Left hand. Clinches. Kunyev clinches. Missed it. I waited a second, and then now the live line minus 310 on Kunyev. We missed it. Couple of nice digs to the body here from Kunyev up against the fence. Nice uppercut from Almeida. Nice knee from Almeida. Still clinch position. 10 seconds. Nice knee from Kunyev in the clinch. Nice elbow. They break off. 1-2 from Almeida. All right. I'm going to say Kunyev won that round. Oh, yeah. I can do it down here. I say Kunyev won that round by doing a little bit more. No, I didn't hit. He missed the line, but 2 of us hit Kunyev live. Yeah, good hit. Might take some Almeida at plus 250. I want to see what his cardio like. That was not his game plan at all, right? And he really needed to start out hot and get a takedown because now you need Almeida to win rounds 2 and 3, and that's probably pretty hard. I might even live bet Kunyev here on the live line if he still struggles here. So I'm going to load up a Kunyev bet. It's still playable at minus 230, but yeah, Almeida needs a takedown. All right, round number 2, they're off. Kunyev on the front foot. Almeida almost landed the left hand. He's throwing hands now, Almeida. He's picked up some striking. No, left hand lands for Almeida. I'm loading up Kunyev. Just I got to see the takedowns. I got to see the striking. He hasn't gotten a takedown yet, and that was most of his win equity is getting round 1 in the bag. Nice job there from Kunyev. Kick to the body there from Almeida. Almeida on the front foot, looking to get his way in with strikes. 1-2 lands for Almeida. What does Almeida look like with hands? Oh my goodness. Oh, nice head movement there from Almeida. Misses. Jeldon shoots in for a takedown. Doesn't get it. Again. Yeah. Can't take Almeida here, but Almeida could win by striking now. It's crazy to stay. Yeah, I'll come down. Yeah, I'll come down from 230. Almeida needs a takedown. He just can't get one. I've been waiting for this takedown. He couldn't. Yeah, Kunyev's in the clinch here. Working head position, nice right elbow or right uppercut. Knees from Kuniev. We did take some Kuniev most significant strikes, but we also have Almeida money line. It's funny, Almeida's looking at the ref like, come on, break them up. They're not doing anything. Cunha able to hold Almeida up against the fence, and referee has to break him up. Back out to space. 2:15 left in round number 2. Jilton back up against the fence. Oh, bobbing and weaving. Jilton just missing on that left hook. Still orthodox. 144 left. High kick from Almeida. Left, right for Kuniev. Kuniev clinching up against the fence again. Oh, they broke off. Back out to space. Almeida lands an elbow. We need a big moment here from Almeida. Kuniev big, man. He can't get the takedown on this big guy. I thought he would have won one by now. Kuniev still holding, clinching here. Nice right elbow in the clinch. Another knee from Almeida. Another nice knee. Now the line's going. The line's gone. Ten-second clapper. Front kick there. Imagine you played that KO 2-3 plus 550. Gross line. All right, Kuniev probably won that round as well, so he's up 2 rounds. Live betting is probably gone. I can't take Almeida. I think he's down 2 rounds and needs a finish. And we already have money line. Yeah, Almeida against anybody with takedown defense. He's rolled through a couple of guys. Came down to the takedown defense, and on paper he looked pretty good. Looked pretty good here too. He just looks a little bit stronger. I thought Almeida would have been able to get a trip. All favorites so far on every fight. It's all the juice card. I try to pick my spots with the dogs and stuff. Like most of the times, if I like a dog, I look for the plus 3.5. Big hug, round 3. Oh, they're off. All right, let's see what Almeida has round 3, down 2 rounds. Does he have some finishing ability? Oh, grabs the takedown. No, it doesn't. Can't even get to it. Can't even lift that leg off the floor. Now he's looking for trip in the clinch here. Couple of right hammer fists from Kuniev. Kuniev again just holding him here. Nice uppercut from Kuniev. This is how Kuniev wins a decision we talked about. Yeah, Almeida can't even get to the hips. No takedowns coming. Yeah, Almeida short notice. Back out to space. 2:30 left or 3:30 left. Almeida has to do something with the hands. There's no option left. But Almeida hates to get hit. Digs to the body, left hook up top. Almeida lands a left hook. Oh, Kuniev clinching again. In the clinch here, no. 1-2 lands from Almeida. If he just threw more. Jab misses from Kuniev. 1-2 lands from Almeida. Hit him clean. Nice knee from Kuniev. Go back to striking. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Almeida looking to counter or level change. What is he doing? 1-2 lands again from Almeida. Kuniev again tries to clinch. Kuniev looking to clinch and pushing him back. Kuniev still holding on to the clinch here in round number 3. Oh, referee breaks them up. Here we go. Here's the Almeida head kick. 1-2 for Kuniev lands. Plus 2,000 on the live line for Almeida. That's the throw power. Go. Go. Almeida landed a right hand. A left hook, right hand. Kuniev backing up. Minute 22. Right uppercut lands. Dig to the body from Almeida. Kuniev again clinches, slows it down. Kuniev just trying to hold on to a wrist and do anything. Oh, Kuniev with the trip. No, back up. I think there's a minute left. Kuniev looking at the clock, really trying to stall here. Almeida with the right elbow, right uppercut. Kuniev right couple of right elbows there, clinching up against the fence again. Kuniev the one stalling. Just holding them here. Mergliata, come on. Mergliata's gonna go separate them. All right, yep, back up to space. Almeida has 30 seconds. 20 seconds for something big here. Big knee there from Kuniev. Yeah, they're both pointing down. They say, okay, swing. Now swing. Throw. Kuniev's not afraid to slow a throw. They're doing the max. 5 seconds left. Nice knee from Kuniev. Yeah. Almeida's not very good. Yeah. I thought that Kuniev probably wins a decision here, like we talked about. I thought that Almeida would have a little bit more success with the grappling. We knew he would come out. We knew he would try. I thought that at very least he would have gotten one, and then the fight looks completely different if he gets top time and stuff. But he couldn't get the initial layer of takedown defense, and then Kuniev obviously outstruck him at range. Doesn't outstruck him. So Kuniev definitely looked like the side there. We lose on the money line. I was hoping again to live bet him. We missed the Kuniev. I waited too long and then didn't get in. And again, I was hoping to get some Kuniev decent plus money, but missed it. What are you saying? Hey, check Bet365 managed to get Kunyev live decision just over at evens if you wanted to play Method live. Yeah, but I've gone through so many 365 accounts, man. They come and go so fast. Good to know though. Another 365 somehow. GSB. What were you saying up here? What are you guys looking at the comments here? GSB watching to hate. Giving play by play, calling it pre-fight. Some people like all right. Part of the game. You're gonna have haters and winners and stuff like that. So 30-27. 30-20. Almeida won one scorecard. Rizvan Kunyev decision. Should have seen that one coming. Should have played it more. Okay, so I actually get a pretty good read on this one too. What's the next one? Oh, I don't. Never mind. It's the Albazi one. Albazi is going to be another value loser. It's probably Horiguchi 29-28. Breakdown, there's not much to score live because Horiguchi hasn't been in the UFC that often. He's coming off that one performance last fight there. Looked pretty good. Who did he beat? Noting that now that he's not in the UFC anymore. Bautista Oliveira. Horiguchi, he's minus 410 now. I think the line's a little bit wide. Omir Abazi, he just fought a main event. He just lost to Brendan Moreno, but Moreno's the top of the division as well. I don't think Albazi's bad. I don't think Horiguchi's bad. The one thing that you will find with Horiguchi, though, is he doesn't like to engage, right? He's way on the outside. He's very fast for a little guy. He's in, he's out. Good grappler, hard to hold down. So it looks like a Horiguchi decision. Yeah, because I think that he gives damage. He's sort of like a Volkanovski almost. Pretty good range, good leg kicks, darts in and out, very small but hard to hold down. Does everything pretty well as well, right? So very well rounded. And Amir Albazi, he's also well rounded. I just don't know if he's on that level, but I think he can make it close. I don't think that Horiguchi runs away with it. Maybe again, we've seen a couple of them where they're like value losers. Rizvan was the exception here, but let's go over to the odds, see if we could find something to play. I don't have much on this because I don't have a crazy. Actually, yeah, we don't have anything here. We took total takedowns in the Almeida Cunha fight more than total passing touchdowns or total touchdowns. Yeah, that was bad. And then we got takedowns. Okay. Where were we? Let's look at the odds. All right. Side, I think again you go Horiguchi. We've seen it, right? The favorites are covering. They're winning, but they're not covering, so that's the problem. I think Horiguchi wins. I just don't know if he can pay the price tag minus 375. Fight ends by split. You were asking. Fight ends by split 330. We haven't seen split. They're only not even the map fight was a split. That fight should have been not even the what we've had one split this night tonight. There's been a bunch of fight going to decision. I'm kind of done playing the split. I don't know. I've seen a lot of unanimous plays, so I don't know if they're going to school or something, but they seem to be in sync pretty good. Fight to be won by unanimous decision. That kind of has value now because what's Horiguchi decision? Horiguchi decision minus 130. Again, that probably hits it, right? And it's Horiguchi decision on this 30 plus 3.5, like you talked about. I'm just worried about the 3.5 because I think that Horiguchi could win. Like it'd be like 30, 27, 29, 28, 29, 28, and he doesn't cover the 3.5. I think that he can make it close. He can survive. I think goes to decision is probably your safest bet here. Minus 220. I don't think I can play the money line, but I don't mind the goes to decision. Minus 220. Anything better? I think I put it into a parlay. The over 2.5 is minus 255. Goes to decision minus 215. I'll play that a little bit of that. All right. Sprinkle a little bit of goes to decision. What else do you guys have? Anything on this? 18 to 1 Amir upside. The problem with these guys is that they don't slow down. In the other fights there, we were pretty sure one guy would slow down more than the other. I don't think that either guy really has any cardio concerns here, so I don't know if like a late KO is upside. At 18 to 1 for a knockout, it's a fight. Anything can happen, but these guys are pretty durable. They don't hit the hardest either, but you get a lot of outs, so it's not horrible. What else? Yeah, fight split goes to decision, Horiguchi decision. Those are the types of plays I would do. I nothing really. Yeah, you could do Horiguchi decision, or you could just take fight goes and be a little bit safer. Then you don't really care who wins. But I think it's going to look pretty value by taking goes to decision. Oh, let me take this out. Charge my tablet. All right, what else do you guys want to see in these streams here? Try to appease the people here. You're getting breakdowns. You're getting play-by-plays. What else do I need to do? Got these ones. Got these ones set up. In terms of a live bet, I think that Horiguchi's not going to have. Yeah, well, actually, now that I think of it, some Horiguchi or Horiguchi KO 2-3. Not a bad look, and I'll tell you why. In that last fight, Horiguchi KO 2-3 just for a little sprinkle plus 1,200 on FanDuel. It's because he throws his leg kicks, and Horiguchi loves that low kick. And I don't know if Almeida can withstand the low kick. Let me see. Go over to our detailed striking report. Let's go here. Albazi. We didn't have much stats on Albaz. Amir Albazi. I want to see if anybody's really leg kicked him. So we're going down here. Blue defensive strikes against Albazi. Moreno landed a couple, 2 in round 1, 2 in round 2, 3 in round 3. Kaikar France landed 5, 4, 1 and 8. 4, yeah. Costa landed 4. Zagalas landed 4. He's not really used to taking too many leg kicks. So, um, yeah, I think the leg if Horiguchi ends up winning in the later rounds, it's probably from leg kicks, but it's not bad like a late KO because he just wears on guys. He did beat. Oh, was the last one the Tigir? He beat Tigir by sub. He subbed him, but he could have finished. Tigir was on one leg in that fight. Ended up grappling him and things like that. So, yeah. He says, "Thanks for doing this, brother. All good, buddy. I hope you had some value in it. You like it. Tell your friends, tell your family, all that stuff." You'll remember it when the UFC calls me up to be their betting expert. Get who do you want, Art or Minty Bets? Breaking down some bets and fights, huh? Put a vote out for the people. Okay. Matt says Vinicius money line. Nope. I'm on the Mario side. I'll break that down after, but yeah, I like Mario. I think Vinny needs a KO 1-2. Or Gucci could fight for the title. But Pantoja, he's been training a lot with Pantoja and stuff. Hirochi Horiguchi. Oh man, no. I'm gonna butcher the name. Albazi. I get it. I gotta get that AI model, and then it's equal playing field. How's that? I'll just AI overlay, and then. All right, Albazi Horiguchi. I think that Horiguchi is just going to be a little bit faster here. Um, I have a pick with her. I should post him more. Oh no, I'm not logged in. Co-main event. I gotta log in. Horiguchi right away. Orthodox versus Orthodox. Light on his feet. You're gonna see this a lot. A lot of lateral movement. A lot of the outside. He'll find his angles, and then he'll throw that outside low kick he just tried. So he's not gonna sit in the pocket and engage with you. He's gonna find his spots. Horiguchi on the outside, feinting his entries. Albazi has to be like for Albazi to land. Either has to chase him down or he has to really counter him on the way in, right? And it's hard because Horiguchi is very fast. In terms of a live line, I think that Horiguchi is just going to run away with it. I think he'll be minus 400 and they get to minus 1,000 and they'll never come back. So I can load up 2 units on Horiguchi and maybe he comes in. And if he does come in, then we'll take it. But 1-2 there lands for Horiguchi and he's back out. I play Horiguchi here at minus 200 if it got there. But Amir has to do something. Nice outside low kick from Horiguchi already. Again, I'm going to load up 2 units on Horiguchi here in FanDuel. Horiguchi clinches, pushing him up against the fence. Outside trip attempt, doesn't get it. Nice knee from Horiguchi. Still clinching here up against the fence. Another nice knee. Another elbow just stalled up here against the fence. Good for our goes to decision. Still stalling here. Horiguchi, couple of nice knees. This is why I didn't want to take any strike props here. All right, back out to space. They broke off. Orthodox versus Orthodox. Nice right hand lands for Horiguchi on the entry, and he's back out. Left hook lands for Horiguchi, and he's back out. 1-2 lands for Horiguchi. Outside low kick. Albazi catches a kick, can't turn it into anything. Oh, now he's throwing with power. Both guys throwing right hands. Here I'm loaded up here. Horiguchi. I want to see a minus 200, but it's tough because you know it's going to go to decision, and you know it's going to be somewhat close. So I don't want to lay big juice on Horiguchi but he probably doesn't need anything big. Amir's still on the front foot, but just hasn't thrown anything because he can't get into range to land anything. 1-2 lands for Horiguchi. Amir has to be frustrated with this. Amir landed. I don't know if he landed, but Horiguchi fell backwards. I don't know if it was a knockdown. I think it was just a trip. I gotta see the replay. Because Amir really didn't throw anything to land the knockdown. Clinching up here. Amir finally gets a hold of Horiguchi here. Amir on the takedown attempt. Horiguchi stuffs it. Just misses a knee. Albazi need the chin. Just missed. Bazi's still working the takedown up against the fence. All right, back up to space. 28 seconds left. Horiguchi left hand. 1-2 comes forward, kick to the body. Minus 425. Yeah, we missed it. We knew that he's just going to start building, and this line's not going to come back. So if we didn't take him within the first couple of minutes, we weren't going to get a Horiguchi bet in. Now Bazi needs like a takedown or something to really sway the odds, and I doubt he's going to get much success here. So, what goes to decision live? Method around, no. Exact method. Are there the lines here? No. Horiguchi live. What? He's minus 345? 235. Okay, I'm gonna take 235. Minus 225 on FanDuel for some reason. Minus 225 on FanDuel, trying to get it in for 2 units. 215. All right. We got Horiguchi minus 215. Better than pre-fight. I don't know why. I don't think so. We should have seen a replay. But 215 doesn't really make sense, does it? I had round 2. Whoop. I need to maybe see a replay, but I didn't. Yeah. Another outside kick there from Horiguchi. Right hand there lands from Albazi. $245 on FanDuel. Oh, this is where we go broke. Albazi deep on a takedown attempt. Hands around the butt. I can't see if the hands are together. No, they're not. Horiguchi defending well. Knee shield. Trying to peel him off. No. Amir's just holding them here up against the fence. Minus 230 on DraftKings now. Minus 195 on DraftKings. 1-2 lands for Horiguchi. I might take another 2 units here. Yeah, I'm going to take another 2 units. Horiguchi minus 195 DraftKings. 195 got in. All right, so we have 4 units on Horiguchi moneyline now. Better than taking the minus 470 or whatever it was pre-fight, huh? Oh, nice knee from Horiguchi. So 2 units at minus 215, 2 units at minus 195. Oh, he's rocked. Horiguchi rocked him. Rocked him. No, he's okay. Back up to the center of the cage. 3 minutes 10 seconds for 2. Did anybody take KO 2-3 for Horiguchi? Oh, left hook wobbles him a little bit backwards. Still 330 minus 330. Now it's 520. We got minus 195. Now it's minus 520. Horiguchi back on the front foot. Horiguchi still on the front foot. Kick to the body there. Orthodox reserve. Where's that leg kick, Horiguchi? There it is. Misses. 2 minutes left. Nice right hand from Horiguchi lands. Left hook lands. Another jab lands for Horiguchi. He's backing him up. Amir jumping knee. Another left hook lands for Horiguchi. Another jab lands. Outside low kick. Oh, he didn't like that. He checked that low kick. Yeah, he can see Horiguchi keeps dipping to the left, throwing that check left hook when anytime Amir comes in. So now Amir's just jabbing and keeping that right guard up high. Minute 22. Switch it back to orthodox. Oh, Horiguchi just missed a right hand. Horiguchi looking for the right hand over the top counter. Horiguchi clinching. Amir Albazi minus plus 750 now. So if you got some minus 200 or plus minus 195 on Horiguchi, now you can come back on the plus 800 on Amir or just let it ride. I'm going to let mine ride. Horiguchi in on a takedown attempt. No, Albazi working the legs. Shrugs them off. Gets to the back, but they're still standing. Albazi's still standing on the break. Horiguchi broke the grip and back out to space. Oh, both guys swing right hands and miss. Nice jab from Horiguchi. Spin kick, wheel kick. Oh, partially landed for Horiguchi. 10 seconds left. Jab lands from Horiguchi again. Left hook misses. Nice. This live line didn't make sense. Why did he get to minus 215 after round one? Doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Now he's minus 2,000. Horiguchi minus 2,000. I told you the live line would go and it wouldn't come back. Yeah, somebody out there is saying, "Oh, Art's live betting again." Let's give him just flash him a little bit of a tease. Got some food here. All right. Goes to decision looking free. Minus 220. Boys, cheers. Thanks for hanging out again. Round number 3. I missed. Nice jump. No jumping knee. Oh, gives him a knee. Albazi doesn't get the takedown. Tries to drag him down on all fours, back up. No takedown, no control. Knee from Albazi. Horiguchi trying to break the grip. Albazi again on the back. Oh, that's what they should do. Yeah, they should do what the Peter Yan does in this position. Albazi's still holding the back standing. He's struggling to get Horiguchi down to the ground. Minus 1750 on the live line. Oh, nice right hand, right elbow there from Amir. Oh, left hook lands for Horiguchi. Another 1-2 for Horiguchi. Oh, nice right hand landed clean on the top of the head for Horiguchi. Left hook. Oh, wobbled him. He wobbled him. Horiguchi wobbled him with the left hook. He's on the front foot now. Oh, left right hand. Amir backing up. Another left hand for Horiguchi. Another left hook lands. Oh, the KO 2-3. Come on. 1-2 lands for Horiguchi. Spin. Oh. Amir clinches. Clinching here from here. This is why I didn't like the 3.5. I thought that Horiguchi could run away with it. He just tapped him a little bit with the left hook, and he got him to do the stanky leg. Now Amir back to the back again here, standing. Wasting time. Minus 8,500 on the live 9 now. Probably still value. Minus 6,000 on FanDuel. Horiguchi's going to be a unanimous 327 here. And then again, another 2-3 that very close. Minute 43 left in round 3 still. Back out to space, 90 seconds left. There's a big right hand. Horiguchi just missing on some overhands. Another 1-2 lands. Head kick. Oh. Another left hand there from Horiguchi. Oh, and left hook lands for Horiguchi. Deep on the hips. Takedown attempt. Doesn't get it. Nice knee from Albazi. 50 seconds left. Amir still holding him here. Goes to decision. Looks free. That looked so easy. Minus 50,000 for Horiguchi now. Seen some bad robberies, but minus 50,000, you think? 20 seconds left. The left hook landed again. Oh, Horiguchi on the front foot again. Oh, lands a right hand. Amir is hurt. 10 seconds left. I think he's going to spin one more time. 5 seconds. No. Goes to decision. That one should have been a smash. All right. So, like I called, Horiguchi decision minus 130. Fight goes to decision. Didn't take any plus money. We got some minus 195 on Horiguchi, 2 units, and we got 2 units again on minus 215. So 4 units on Horiguchi live cashes, goes to decision cashes. That one was pretty easy, I think. All right, we're on to the main event. We don't need to listen to that. So, main event time. I know some of you guys thinking that Vinny was there or Vinny's the side. We did some in-depth tape study. Again, if you join our Patreon, even for free, we have a free option here. So go to the corner there. There's a QR code. I do tape study sessions, and when I take study, I turn it on, and it's free to all of the free members, and we just watch tape together, and we call it out. We see, what works, what doesn't work. We find some bets that might, trying to get an idea of what's going to happen, and then when the lines come out, we're ready to play them and stuff. So we did like a 2-3 hour session on the Mario Bautista fight. Pretty confident. I sort of know how the fight's going to go. It's just the little nuances and stuff. So we got quite a bit on this fight actually, and let's get into the breakdown then. Let's say why, and I think I already shared it, but give me a second here. 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28. So the 7.5 cashes. All right, Mario Bautista Vinicius Oliveira. I would rate Oliveira a striker, I guess, right? 86% distance striker, goes to the head at 71%, 33% head strike accuracy. No, so not the greatest head strike accuracy. Works in the leg kicks quite a bit, 14% leg kick accuracy or leg kick target. Does work in leg kicks, so that's a path here. So I think it's the leg kicks for Oliveira. Whereas on the Batista side, he's also a distance striker, 83%. Distance striking, same target, 76% head strike target, but better head strike accuracy. And the defense almost the same. So both guys 36% head strike defense. And then Mario Batista is not as big of a leg kicker as Vinicius Oliveira is. And then you take a look at his offensive grappling. This could come into play here. The grappling here for Batista, he's only landed 13 takedowns though on 39 attempts, so 33% takedown accuracy. And Vinicius Oliveira has only seen 9 takedowns attempt, landed 4 of them. I think the takedowns probably come one way. I don't know if Vinicius is going to be proactively grappling here, looking for a takedown. I think it might come from like countering or counter grappling sort of thing. But I don't think so. So on the Mario Batista side, look at this one. I just wanted to show you this is important here. We've seen this all night. This trend stick here, right? We saw it with Mikhail Olizejczyk into round 3. We saw it with Jean Matsumoto. Here we're seeing Mario Batista, 18 strikes landed in round 1, 28 in round number 2, 36 in round number 3. He's never had a 5-round fight, but this kid is a 5-round fighter. He builds. So he's averaging 36 strikes landed in round number 3. It's because he just puts the pressure on later into the fight there. Whereas on the defensive side, he's pretty good defensively, only eats about 15, 23, and 20 strikes for Mario Batista. And then Vinicius Oliveira has the same sort of track here, right? Where it trends up here, round 3, it balloons up a little bit more, right? But on the tape though, he sort of slows down into rounds 2, into rounds 3. He's finding guys that actually gas faster than him. So Kyler Phillips ended up gassing. That was more on Kyler than anything. Saeed ended up gassing. Ricky Simone really didn't do anything. And Bernardo Sopai, I think he was up 2 rounds, and then Oliveira hit him with the jumping knee and stuff, right? So I haven't been super impressed with Vinicius Oliveira. He had to come from behind against Sopaj. Simone really didn't do anything. He slowed down, Kyler slowed down. And this is a 5-round fight. And I think that makes a big difference here in this fight here. So, in terms of the fight, how the fight's going to go down, again, it's going to be striker versus striker. It is going to be the smaller cage, which I think actually favors Oliveira, because I do give Oliveira the power advantage. He sits down a lot of combos, 3-2-3, 1-2s down the middle, that sort of thing. But Mario Batista is more of a sniper from the outside, stick and move, blast kicks, well, throw some kicks here and there, nice jab, nice 1-2, nice elbows. He'll mix it all up, sort of thing. So I do like the striking better than Mario Batista, than Vinicius. Again, I think that Vinicius, he's going to have success early. I think it's going to have to come like KO1, KO2 early, because I don't know into the later rounds. I think he's going to lose some of that power, and then Mario Batista is just going to pick up and take off, sort of thing. So I like the upside of Mario Batista. I think that it could be a very good live bet spot. for Mario Bautista, because I do think if Vinicius has some success, it's probably going to be in rounds 1 or 2, because then it's all downhill for Mario Bautista there. So yeah, I'm predicting I'm probably going to take Mario Bautista on the live line. I don't think I can play Oliveira at all, and I think that Mario Bautista is only going to build. So it's it's possible that you get Bautista dog money. I'm surprised that the line came in so much. I do think that Mario Bautista is the better striker, better fighter. I think he has some grappling upside. Even I think he could win by submission here. So if I have to pick a side, and I actually quite like this side, is I'm going to go with Mario Batista here on the money line, minus 130. I think you don't have to get fancy. You can take the money line and be fine. But I think it also goes to decision, just because Mario Batista is not really a huge finisher. He's more of a sniper, and he picks you apart sort of thing. So I could see some more finishes from Vinicius early. But if it gets into the later rounds, I do think it's Mario here. So um, I like this Mario Batista minus 130 on the money line. What you could also do is here is you go to fight lines. These are all good lines here, actually. So let me go here. Um, you can play straight money line. Yeah, I think it's fine. I also like goes to decision or the over. I think it's moved. It was at 3.5. Now it's moved to 4.5. I still think it goes to decision on on the fight lines here on DraftKings. These ones aren't bad. You can take Mario Batista plus 13.5. If you don't think he gets finished, then it's probably a good bet. This is the same here as winning method. Vinicius Oliveira to win by finish. So you can do DraftKings here, win by finish when it loads. So Oliveira to win by finish plus 225, not to win by finish minus 310. Actually, I don't mind that bet. There's almost the same bet here. So this bet wins if Mario wins at all, and it wins with a Vinicius decision as well. If you don't think that he finishes, and Mario Batista is very hard to finish, right? He just fought Umar and didn't get finished by Umar, and Umar is better than Vinicius almost everywhere. I think Umar could be champion and stuff. So if you want a winner, I think this is probably pretty safe. Um, win by finish, not win by finish. Actually, let me see if there's anything better. So yeah, doesn't win by split. I think it's Mario. I think Mario wins by decision. If I'm having to pick an exact method, I like the money line. I like Mario decision plus 250. I think it could be Mario late as well. So if you're looking for something bigger, some KO 345, 25, 3,000, 4,000, like it's going to be later. We already see Vinicius slowing down into round number 2, and this is a 5-round fight, and Mario Batista builds. So the KO 345 has to be live. And then honestly, the submission, I was hoping that it would be a lot better price. But the submission's also live because I think he has a big grappling advantage. And you'll see on the promo, right? Vinicius is wild. He just throws power, power, power. He throws the outside low kick too, and he beats up the outside low kick. So that's basically his path. But as the fight goes on, it's probably Mario Batista, and he just starts to get better. So again, you don't need to load up if you're going to take him live. You might miss the boat, and Mario Batista might just dominate from bell to bell. But if you're hoping to get in, Mario Bautista probably the side now, and it's probably going to be the live bet side as well. The only other thing that I was looking at here is these fighter props. Significant strikes. Mario Batista loves significant strikes. He eats them for breakfast. So I like his over. I like his most. If there was a most, I would have taken that. But again, it's more tied to his going late. So if you have the over 3.5 already, if you have Mario already, then he's probably winning if he hits this over 83.5. Because if he doesn't, he probably gets finished pretty early as well, right? So play some bigger bets there. All right. Fight lines only on DraftKings. Again, I do like to play some of them safer. So if you wanted to play some decision only, that's probably how Mario Batista wins his decision, right? Minus 195. You get covered. You get insurance if Vinicius KOs him right at the bat, 1-2. Then your bet pushes. If you like the Vinny side, then you can take some you can take some KO only. Honestly, this is probably the way to play him. Is minus 220 on the knockout only because that's his win equity is knocking him out and knocking him out early. Even if you take finish only, which is kind of close at pick'em, you would lose to a Mario Bautista sub. And the sub is kind of live again. I was hoping to play it at like plus 600, plus 700, um, but we didn't get it. And the thing with Batista's grappling, like we don't, take a look at the people he's fought, right? And why would he bring out the grappling? So that's why I thought we were going to get a little bit sneakier. In the last fight, he fights Umar, right? Umar's almost impossible to take down. Before that, who did he fight? He fought Jose Aldo, another guy historically great takedown defense. He fought Ricky Simone, another wrestler in there, right? So he's fighting guys that with good takedown defense that he doesn't really have to get the grappling going, and then he's normally the better striker. So oh yeah, Patchy Mix. Why would you go to the ground with Patchy Mix? He had a huge striking advantage. That one was easy. Jose Aldo, Ricky Simone, Damon Blackshear is pretty good on the ground, right? So the last 5 fights, these guys are better grapplers than Mario Batista. I don't know if Vinicius Oliveira is. And when has Oliveira really had to defend a takedown? Not really, right? He fought Saeed Nurmagomedov. Saeed got him down one time in round number one. Ricky Simone really didn't do anything. Got him down twice in round number two, and Sopai had his back. The case for the grappling is Bernardo Sopai getting on the back, controlling Vinicius, like kind of looking lost on the ground when he was on the ground. And I do think that Mario has a big grappling upside if it gets there. So Mario Batista sub is live. Mario Batista decisions live. Mario Batista late is live. If you like Oliveira, honestly, this round one only is not bad. This is most of his win equity. Here's round one, and that's how I pick him there. Um, any big numbers? Any big like same game parlays or anything? I don't think there was anything on DraftKings. I'll take Mario decision to cover. Yeah, yeah, probably not bad. Okay, my thing is charged a little bit. Let's see how my our members are doing. How are my members doing over there? Can't see anything. After the fight, I'm probably going to call it again. Tomorrow is Super Bowl. While we're waiting, I do have like a 2-hour Super Bowl breakdown as well. Maybe it was not that long. I can't remember how it was, but turned on the camera. I did all the research there live on camera. You can get it over at patreon.com/fighting-stats. Again, if you click that QR code over there, I turned on the camera. I did all the research. I'll put together a video maybe for all of our bets. Um, but yeah, Super Bowl is pretty big just because it's the last game of the year. I haven't watched much football. There's no UFC on next week, so I get a little bit of a break. I'm gonna focus on some football tomorrow. Go maybe full DGen mode a little bit, and hopefully make some money Super Bowl. So again, I'll share that coming up. You can find the whole breakdown on the Patreon. Otherwise, I put out a bet later on, maybe with all of the actual Super Bowl bets. Um, I like I like Seattle. I get the Seattle side. I just don't think they cover. So if you're playing Seattle, I would say play more like the Patriots, um, that sort of thing. But I like some intricacies within the game more. I look at the more one-on-one matchups in the whole game, and because the game's sort of decided in the trenches with those one-on-one things like that. Heads or tails, I always do with my buddies at no vig there. So I normally take whatever's left and then I lose. Um, Super Bowls, I think it's gonna be on there, like 20s to 19 sort of thing. So MVP probably gonna a quarterback, but I doubt both of these guys can really struggle. But yeah, I won't go into the breakdown again. If you wanted to find it, this is meant to be a UFC live stream, and so the main event is on. They're in the announcements. Just give me a second to charge this one. Battery saver. We're ready for the main event. We are still logged in. Whoop, whoop. That's what you're gonna get, boys. Oh, Herb Dean. Somebody's gonna die today. All right, Herb Dean in here. Mario red. Oliveira blue. So we have some fight goes to decision. We have some Mario money line. We have some Mario takedowns. Mario sub 345. We got a lot. Mario KO 345 was plus 1200. All right. As always, I'll have to go back and tally up all the bankroll. I usually do like a recap video tomorrow sometimes. But yeah, there's still I kind of like these early cards, right? You get the whole card done. It's 10:45. You still have time for maybe, break down some football, get some dinner, all that sort of thing. The camera fell down again. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, boys. Round number one. Again, we're going to put Mario into a bet. We're going to do 2 units because we're up. And they're off. Oliveira southpaw on the front foot. Mario orthodox on the outside. Switches back to orthodox for Oliveira. Kick to the body from Mario. So we're going to do this. Oh. It's going to be Mario. It's going to be like two units. 2 units. We're going to put 2 units in the slip. I think that Mario is going to run away with it. A little bit of scramble. Mario missed on a 1-2, clinching up against the fence here. Vinicius pushes him back. Vinicius in the clinch up against the fence. Okay, we have 2 units loaded up on Mario Bautista. All right, Oliveira still holding up on the fence. Left side underhook. Mario trying to get out. Vinicius trying to look for a takedown here up against the fence. Mario defending well. Digs to the body here. This is good for our goes to decision, I guess. Mario back out to space, back out. Back to striking. 3:15 left in round number 1. Watch the cardio of Oliveira. Remember, he looks pretty drained. They talked about how he cuts a lot of weight. Mario with the takedown attempt. Mario, nice trip, inside trip. Gets it briefly back up to space the back standing. Oliveira still back into the clinch on the fence. Oliveira with a single leg attempt. Calling out Herb to break them up again. Oliveira in a single leg. Nice takedown defense. Nice balance here from Mario. Deep on a single leg still attempt. Doesn't get it. That's good news for Mario bettors. Nice knee attempt. Oh, Oliveira, Mario tried to catch a knee, gets a knee, gets a takedown. Mario Bautista with the takedown. I'm going to take some minus 138 on FanDuel. 2 units. I think the line's going to move too much, and I think he might stay here. Got minus 138 in for 2 units. Vinicius is attacking a heel again. I think that he's going to win the later round. So if he wins this first round here, it's going to be big, especially if he can keep this. Oh, Oliveira looking for a heel hook. Mario defends. Mario still on. Mario on top in full. Expect him to at least win a lot of minutes here. We got 2 units minus 138, and then the live line shoots up. So now we can come back on Oliveira. Oliveira jumps up to plus 200 now. 220. If you got some Bautista with me at around pick'em, then I would suggest taking a little bit of Oliveira plus 220. It's still the first round. Oh, axe kick attempt. Mario with a big right hand. Minus 360 for Mario. Oh, nice elbow from Mario. It's me, Mario. Trying to grab the feet, standing over him, kick to the back. 30 seconds left. Mario's still on top, standing over Vinicius. Vinicius not doing anything to get up. He's okay to play off of his back here a little bit. He's losing minutes for sure. Mario still ground and pound. Trying to move the legs to the side to get some damage done. 15 seconds left. Another axe kick. Kick to the back of the thigh. Mario again. Watch the head up kick. Trying to axe kick the body. There's a nice couple of nice kick to the ass. All right. Like we said, Mario could win the first round and then take off, right? And then Mario's a favorite to win the last round. So if you didn't get him in there, I don't know if the line's going to come back because Oliveira needs to win the next round to get to 1-1 and then win one or will win two of the next three rounds, right? So winning the first round for Mario Bautista was huge here. And Oliveira's benefited in the past of guys just slowing down and him just taking over in the third round. He doesn't get that here. So again, that was a big part of his win equity for Vinicius is that round one KO, and he wasn't even close. Text. All right, Oliveira round two. Whoop, started. Oliveira opened up with an outside low kick to start. Another outside low kick. That one looked like it was checked. Right hand misses. Big swings. Big takedown for Mario Bautista. Oliveira swung into a takedown. Mario Bautista level changed it. Oh, pushes off. Mario Bautista back up. Oh, Oliveira back up. Mario on the back. Mario breaks him down again. Gets another takedown. Another nice knee. I'm letting mine ride, man. What's Oliveira gonna balloon up to? Plus 400? Plus 420? Another takedown here for Mario. He's on the back. One hook in, but Vinicius is standing. I'm gonna let it ride. Let's ride. Another takedown for Mario. It's gonna wear on Oliveira too. Another hook in. Oliveira back up to his feet again. Another nice knee from Mario. Head position. This is just a levels fight. Nice elbow there from Vinicius. Oh, Vinicius landed the right hand when Mario shot in. Kick to the body there from Mario. Vinicius looks like he's slowing down already, man. Remember, he cuts a lot of stupid weight. Nice right hand there from Mario. Oh, I don't know if this is going to decision, boys. Mario's already breaking him. He's already breaking round two. That's what we saw on the tape. He slows down midway through, halfway through round two. It's only gonna get worse. Now Mario's minus 2100. The ship has sailed. This got to pick him, boys. This was pick him to start. Steam all week on Oliveira too. Outside trip for Oliveira, gets a takedown, reversed by Mario. What a nice reversal. Holy shit. Mario Bautista back up on top. I don't even know if that counted as a takedown, but he scrambled. He got back on top. Elite grappling here from Mario Bautista. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left of round number two. I don't think it was a takedown either. He didn't get control, but look, he's just flat on his back. Like Vinicius, I don't know, man. There's no urgency to get up. You let Mario right back into your guard. Mario's into half guard. This is why you had to play some 3-4-5 for Mario. Breaks the grip. Levels. I would have liked to see more strikes, though. We take some significant strikes. I think Vinny had some favorable matchups where he won through weird conditions. Mario's just good, and he's fought some elite competition, and that was his problem. Oh yeah, bet on DraftKings. I might play a KO. Yeah, it could be a good hedge actually. KO plus 200. It probably only gets better, but we'll watch it. I'm gonna put a unit here, $200 on fight ends by KO. Fuck, it could end by sub. Honestly, the way that he's moving through his mount the crucifix here for Mario. Yeah, he has a crucifix. It could be KO here. Mario with the crucifix still has it. Oh, Vinicius gets out. Could be a Kimura. Oh, Oliveira sees it. Defends. Mario on the back, one hook in. Tries to fight for the other hook. Here's a renegade tapping. Mario, submission. Round two. God. Not a 3-4-5. Mario Batista submission, round two. Just levels. He just looks so much better than him. He looked better than him everywhere. And he insta tapped. Mario Batista wins in round two by submission. We were just going to take some KO there. Yeah, he just looked like he was on another level there. Both the striking, the grappling, the scrambling. Even Oliveira was starting to slow down again into round two. I can't imagine what it looked like into the later rounds. But again, we thought that Mario would be a favorite into rounds 3, 4, 5, and that was evident here. I just thought that Oliveira might be able to last a little bit longer. But you could tell, like on the mat, yeah, could he had him crucifix there. It could have been by KO there. And then he got the Kimura, and then he walked. Yeah, he changed it into a rear naked choke, got under the rear naked choke, got the hooks in, and then Oliveira tapped. Pretty good showing from Mario Batista. Severely underrated, this kid, and Oliveira was somewhat overrated, I think, and all week that money was coming in there. So decent hits. Again, I had some fight goes to decision and Mario decision, which I hate losing because I did want to take some more on the money line. But we had some Mario money lines are fine. I'll have to tally it all up. I wonder how you guys did. Let me know in the comments how you guys did. But live betting, again, we hit Mario 2 units there at around Pick'em. So live betting, we killed it absolutely tonight. we lost that close one with Barrio plus 700. We lost the other one again, close plus money there, but again, live betting over time, you can see how we can be profitable. We take these wins event after event, and then when we get beat, it's just like what can we do, sort of thing. So overall, good night of fights, I think. Um, Nothing really too surprising. The Almeida one, I think, was a bad read. I think that I thought he would have had more success there. And then even the Justin Jacoby one, Julius Walker did get some takedowns going. Justin Jacoby just controlled him. And then on the undercard, nothing really surprising as well. We had a lot of that right there. So overall, good, decent reads. The Gafarov one, the parlays Gafarov. That one was a huge swing too, because we were big on Gafarov money line. He was cruising to that decision, gets submitted with 1 second left. So it goes from being like up 2 units to being down 2 units or something like that. Like it's a big 4 units, 5 unit swing, and should have played out a little bit better there. But again, if you like this type of content, make sure you like it, subscribe it, tell your friends, retweet it, all that things. Very appreciated. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. If you like this type of content, again, we have a promo 2026 stats, 25% off your first month. You get a lot of stuff for that price, and it's not even that bad. You're getting quality expert analysis, and you get a pretty good deal there. So check that out. Again, I'm off to Super Bowl tomorrow. This is it for tonight. Let me know in the comments again what you thought or if you can do anything, all that stuff. All my guys are here and they only have good things to say, I would hope. So, again, all the best. Peace out. My name is Art C, and this is Fighting Stats. Again, thanks for watching. Oh, this one. Well, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this type of content, make sure you smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. You get notified anytime we put out new content. Remember, for 2025, Fighting Stats is on an absolute record-breaking heater. We were up over 350 units. That's $150,000 just from betting on UFC. Now, if you take a look at this profit chart here, it wasn't one or two big parlays that got us there. It was consistent wins week over week, month over month. We put in our time. We put in the tape study. We looked at all the fighting stats, and we got there. The record speaks for itself. Now, our exclusive Patreon members get access to our live betting watch party where we watch and live bet on UFC together. That's an additional 100 units that we made live betting on UFC today. I tell you what to bet, and I tell you when to bet it, so you can join us today. Again, all of that's available at Patreon.